Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Naracoorte Men's 2-Day Fours Carnival, Day 2, Game 1. Boy, have we got some good games in store for everybody this morning. We've got Mount Gambier RSL versus Coglan Park from the Horsham area in Western Victoria. I'm Tim Wrightson. I'm with you today all the way through. 2 games of 21 ends. First game will go up till lunchtime. Second game will start about 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Very proud to be here at Naracoorte Bowling Club today and being involved in their first big live stream event. Boys are just having a roll up at the moment, so we'll get some information to you about the teams. Up for Coglan Park, we've got Terry Satori leading. Ken McClelland is second, Steve Harris is third, and the skipper for Coglan Park is Rowan Hawkins. Rowan's been coming here for over 10 years, and this team was the runner-up in last year's championship here, or tournament, sorry. So those boys are all fired up, ready to go. Very keen to get another a big victory going. A big victory going. I don't know how they're going this year yet. I'm about to get an update on how these boys are travelling. They'll be up against Harry Childs leading, Dean Wilkinson, Andy Ashby and Robert Corner from Mount Gambier RSL, all very established bowlers in the southeast region. We were just having a talk before the game, and between Dean, Andy and Robert there's probably over 90 Division 1 pennants flags between those 3 of those players. They've all been playing together for quite a long time now, so some high quality bowls coming our way, folks. Welcome to Kathy, who's tuned in first thing in the morning. Lovely to see. If anybody feels like chatting on the live chat, throw us a comment. I'm on my own for most of the day today, so I'll do my best to get to your comments. Keep you posted as to how things are going. Some big results have come out of yesterday. Everybody's fired up for day 2. Of course, the team's up the top of the ladder at the moment. Straub Masters is on top. Ben Masters is coming second. We've got Kim Stewart, Trevor Feast. This team, this Mount Gambier RSL, Dean Wilkinson and Robert Corner's team, they are currently in 5th spot. And then M. Tonkin is in 6th. So the next nearest is C. Crane. I haven't got the club names and I apologise for that. Then there's a bit of a gap to some of the other teams. Mixture of teams from Adelaide, Western Victoria, and also a lot from South Australia. So we're ready to rock and roll. The boys have had their roll up. Coins being tossed. And we're ready to get going, folks. Looking forward to a big day. The weather's going to be exactly the same as yesterday. So we're looking at mid-30s, mid-30 degree temperatures, and definitely less wind than yesterday, which both players and commentators alike are very happy to know that it's not going to be blowing a gale. We had a camera hit the ground yesterday. We had monitors blowing off the table. It was all happening. So anyway, to get things underway, Terry Satori, part of the runner-up team from last year. I'd like to thank the sponsors that we have for this event in particular. That's Seagas, the supplier of 50% of natural gas to Adelaide that comes from Western Victoria via pipelines. Very big employers in the area, and also a big part of the Naracoorte economy. Such a big industry. So, and Naracoorte Lucindale Council, the other big sponsor for this event. Big thank you to all the staff here at Naracoorte. A lot of them have been putting in a lot of work, as you can see. Going around the place, Harry Childs has played a ripper, very first bowl of the day. It's never too early for a YouTube live sports replay, let me tell you. Harry Childs chiming in with the The other blokes are all a bit taller than Harry. But he's put down his first bowl, trailed the kitty from the tee, trailed it back a metre. Lovely bowl to get the day underway. Other sponsors we have, I'll display the other sponsors' logos during the day. I'm sure you'll see those coming through. Hopefully we'll be able to get Ronnie Garton to come and have a chat to us during the day today and see how things have been going. Ron's one of many that have been doing a heap of work here at the club. Manager of all things tournament director-wise. Just so happens he's walked past us now, so we'll grab a quick hello out of Ronnie while he's got 5 minutes to himself for a change.
Turn that around. I like that. Well, thanks, Tim, for the welcome.
Hang on, mate. Now you can thank me. Microphone's on. How are you, Ronnie?
Yeah, I'm jolly good, thanks, Tim.
That's good.
It's good to have Tim here today and yesterday, and I think everybody who's been watching has been quite impressed with this, with the idea of what's going on here.
Yeah, we've received a fair bit of good feedback. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. That doesn't upset me in the slightest, but the fact that people are getting behind it, they're getting to see sport, their families are getting to see what they've been doing. A lot of people have shown some interest and they're grateful for the opportunity to sometimes have a look at their own bowls, mate.
Well, that's true.
See what they're doing, right and wrong.
That's true, and what I've noticed on the tube, the bowls always seem closer than they do on the normal play, which is quite amazing.
So you reckon it looks harder on TV?
Yeah. And I think Tim might have behaved himself last night, which is probably a rarity.
I did. Nice feed up at the, what was that pub I went to? Bushman's. With the Port Mac boys. Had a nice feed up there. Very quiet night.
Yeah, no, it's good. Everybody I've seen this morning are all in pretty good health, which is a good sign.
Some of them are pretty good at faking it too, mate, as you well know. And how did everything go yesterday? Everyone came out very impressed with the lunches. That was a big plus. We'll look at Dean Wilkinson's bowl heading down here. That's going to sit in a lovely home.
Yeah, it's pretty. He's only made it from the ditch, so that's a pretty handy bowl, and you expect that from Dino.
You do. We do expect it.
He's one of the older gentlemen of the region, and he's still a fairly handy bowler.
Yeah, well, we've got the team that came runner-up last year from Coglan Park. They're up against the team currently coming fifth.
Rightio.
So we're in for a battle here. And then the last game this afternoon, we've got Straub Masters on the live stream, and he'll be up against a team of which I will find out a bit later. Oh, nice bowl. Nice bowl just came in there from Steve. Yes, well, Straub Masters team's on top of the ladder, so we've got him for the last game. That's worked out fantastic. I don't know how we fluke a draw like that. That's pretty good, mate.
No, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's very good. And then he's got his son. He's also in the running at the moment. He's running second. So
yes,
I've thrown in a little bit of a chirper this morning that the teams they're playing to give them a bit of a touch up if they can.
Oh, they've all been in there. They've all had a look at who's coming where. And anyone that didn't do as well as they would have liked yesterday has already decided we're out to
cause grief.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
Sorry, this is Steve Harris, I believe, not Ken McClellan. Looks like they're holding 3 at the moment, RSL. But, gee, tough way to start the day. Kitty half a metre from the ditch.
Well,
got as best camera angle as we can get there. We can't get too much more without losing the...
Well, there shouldn't be quite so many complaints about the breeze today because there's absolutely none.
No, next to no breeze.
So it should running be a fair bit truer.
Mind you, I've hockey strapped and tied down cameras and monitors. We got an umpire call. First game of war. Steve's unlucky. He's just gone in. Off you go, Ronnie. Do your umpiring duties. He's all good. So it's your club's 100-year anniversary too, mate. It's a big event. Have you got anything planned for that this year, club-wise?
No, there's nothing serious. 100 years is a pretty bloody good effort. Soon there used to be 4 greens here, and they used to say they used to be full.
And you don't even look sort of in your 80s, really, so you're doing pretty well, being the founding member and all that.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to do a bit of stirring here. I've only been here since, about 10, I think, year 10.
10, yep.
So I'm only a newcomer to this area.
Yeah. So as a newcomer, you'd be pretty proud to be selected for the country round robin competition. Oh, what a great bowl. Now we know we're alive. How's a look at that? Well done to Rowan Hawkins, the skipper of Coghlan Park there. From 3 down, he's only 1 down.
Yeah, it was regional.
Fantastic bowl.
Yes, regional one. And it's got a few representatives here today, so it's good to see them up here having a good old practice. Good,
some playing together and some playing against each other, which is, as you say, it's a good practice hit out. Robert Corner's heading down in the right direction here too. Oh, no. He's taken out his shot bowl, but he also bumped the opponent's best bowls. So, yeah, Coghlan Park still claiming 1 now. Robert's just taken out his own, unfortunately. Unlucky there, Robert. Robert played in the South Australian Bowling Arm team last year in the National Championships down at Warrnambool. We're hoping to live stream him. I'll be doing the Nationals up in Club Tweed this year. So we're hoping a few of the guys from down here will be in the South Australian team again. Yeah, this bowl from Steve's just pulled up a little bit. All right, here's Robert's chance to make amends. Yep, and he's telling him to come up the forehand again, where he did last time. They're a good combination, this RSL crew, aren't they?
Yes, they've been around for several years, and they don't mind playing in tournaments, and they're usually in the money area. It was a good try.
Yeah, it was. Awful close. And his reaction says they're still down. Yeah, down 1. How quick a game can change going from 3 down to 3 up to 3 up to 1 down so quickly. So hopefully the boys will keep the scoreboard updated for today. I'm going to start writing them in myself. Can you know off the top of your head how many years you've been running this tournament?
Me personally, as a tournament director, this is the 2nd year.
2nd year? And how long's the event been going?
Well, that's a good question, to be truthful. Bev King used to be the tournament director before. Then it used to be called the Barney Mueller Day. Quite a few viewers out there remember Barney Mueller.
Yep.
He's one of the state reps, and his son, Peter Mueller. He's also a good South Australian rep.
I've certainly heard the name. Now who was it? Steve Harris, Rowan Hawkins, sorry, who's skippering Coghlan Park here today. He said he's been coming since you've had grass green, so he reckons that's over 10 years. He's been going to this tournament every year, coming down from Horsham. I know you guys go up and support them.
In the Irish Triples, yes.
Yeah, big event. So it's lovely to know you've got a mixture of blokes that have been coming to sort of 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and then you've got some blokes that have been coming here for Oh, yeah, 10 years. You wouldn't be too many that have been coming more than 10 years, I would imagine.
Since
Get
we've
the odd one?
gone to this carpet that we're using, like probably the ones that like to play on the grass, they've sort of fallen away a little bit,
Yep.
and which is just disappointing. But clubs of our size, we can't afford to run 3 greens with greenkeepers. It costs a small fortune.
Yep. Yeah.
And what we've got planned for the 100 years is nothing major. It's just a locally indoors. We can't invite everybody because a lot of them are sort of gone down under, and we'll probably just have a couple of people have a little bit of a history lesson.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's basically about it.
That's good. Bit of reflection. Kenny McLennan's just put a ripper on. He's holding shot at the moment. That's good. Just keep it in house.
Yeah, that's all.
Nice and quiet.
That's all we're going to do. Yeah.
Maybe some past members and presidents and things like that.
Yeah, well, that's probably true. The invitations will go out, and if they want to come, they come. We were thinking about different things, but that's all too much harder work.
You can only organise so many events in a year. I've got a list in front of me, and I'm going to try and let the audience know during the day today. It's just a build-up of the events. Just let them know of some of the events that are coming up. As I've said in live streams before, we try and squeeze so much in down here during that period of time we have between October and April, where it's far less likely to be raining. Dean Wilkinson heading down now. His weight's very good again. Yep, another bowl in the head. Well done. There's so much going on. Every weekend, a pennant starts back to midweek. Pennant starts back tomorrow, ladies Friday, open on Saturday. And every Saturday, Sunday from now really through to the end of March is full of, whether it's either
Country Carnival.
Country Carnival, Round Robin.
Then we've got the regionals.
A lot of clubs have their tournaments. Yeah, great bowl coming in here. Oh, it's going to block that forehand for Andy. Robert's having a good look at it now. It's going to make it tricky. Champ of Champs will be on. You guys are hosting the pairs here on Sunday, I believe.
Sunday, yes. The draw's out.
Yeah, and he's opted to change after that last bowl's rested there. He's just got to sneak under the yellows. The boys are all adjusting too. Geez, weight's excellent. That'll be a much welcome bowl behind there. Like Beachport's got tournaments, Millicent's got tournaments, Mount Gambier RSL's. Everyone's got. You guys have written down so many events that are coming up. If you're a bowler in the region and you're on holidays, drop into Naracoorte, drop into all the clubs down here. Everyone has social bowls. Everyone has night owls during summer. Well, they call it barefoot bowls up the east coast. Robert's called him back on the forehand. He wants him to play a little heavier into the
head.
All of these bowls just sitting here at sort of 9:30, 10 o'clock. He's into them. He's into them really well. And he's pushed a Coghlan Park bowl through. He's only one down. That's a lovely bowl, Andy Ashby. Take a bow, young fella. So we're in for a pretty good day at the moment, the way it's going, mate. The skill level's up. The boys will be absolutely thrilled. There's hardly any wind.
Yes, but I say later in the day, or the second game, I think the heat might have a bearing on a few of the older players later in the day.
It will.
But
look, this is the equivalent of 4 games of pennants without breaks in each game.
True, that's true.
Over a 48-hour period.
That's true, yeah.
With a lot of socialising going on the last night. And I dare say some of them will get pretty social as the afternoon goes on once they realise they're perhaps not in the running today. Your bar crew will be working harder. Martin did an awful good job yesterday. He kept me hydrated with water, which was a sensible thing to do.
And if you viewers believe that, you better go to church.
He did. You go and ask him.
Yeah, well, this year's going to be my first time at the Country Carnival, so that might be a new
Oh,
experience.
good.
New experience for me. And somebody this morning already had a crack at me. I said, we're going to play you in the pairs at some stage. So they ringed me already.
They're already worried about who they're playing, mate. Robert Corner's got a goodie here, heading down the middle.
Ooh,
He's a bit unfortunate. He's popped a yellow one in there from the other side. He was just unlucky. Just got an edge of the front bowl.
In between those two is where you want to be, the two yellows.
In between the yellows is the call from Steve Harris. He looks like he might just cut under, but he might be okay. Yeah, that was his own bowl. He popped out towards the back. No change. And he knows, Robert knows what he wants to do. Looks like he's going with a bit of weight, Ronnie. He certainly is.
Well, that's not a total surprise when you've got a stick.
I tell you what, he's got it. Bingo.
Very, very good bowl.
Crowd comes alive. They're clapping and cheering. Or is that just my sound effects? Look at him. He knew exactly what he wanted. He didn't even wait for any advice from Andy. And he's got the kitty clean and managed to split it around the blue bowl. He stayed in bounds, which was good. They're just looking at a very, you got 3 to start with and then a Coghlan Park bowl. All right, umpire's getting called for a really long measure, so they got 3 to start with. Thanks, Ronnie.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks like a 3. Let's have a look at that again. Folks, this is only the second end of the game. This was the bowl. Robert's down 2 at this stage. And look at that. Splits it. Look at that weight. Controlled weight. If anybody's been asking what's controlled weight, that was it. Didn't blast it. It wasn't an upshot. It wasn't a bump. It was controlled weight through the head. Fantastic result. They pick up a 3. Score goes to 3-1 to Naracoorte, Mount Gambier RSL. Keep playing like that, boys. Makes my day much easier. I imagine there'd be a fair crew back down in Mount Gambier RSL. Yeah, great start from Harry Childs again. Don't think it'll deter the Coghlan Park boys too much. They're well accustomed to these situations. G'day, Vince. Good to see you're tuned in again, mate. We've had some ripper bowls. Go back and watch from the start if you've only just turned it on, mate. We're only into the third end now, and the chalk's getting used. There's touches trailing kiddies into the ditch. Great to see you. You're tuning in, mate. I know you're a big fan of Youtubelivesports. Do a lot of work to promote the game for different lawn bowls, Facebook groups and so forth, mate. Your help is very much appreciated. Harry's not far from the head again with that one. Yep. Terry and Rowan just discussing. Switching hands is a good option. Terry holding shot at the moment. He's got a good one. As you can see, this green is running very true. Lovely pace. well-oiled machine, this RSL team. And as I said, Coglan Park came second last year in this tournament, so they know what they're doing also. Bit of early insurance for Dean there. As we saw last end, it never hurts to have that bowl back between the tee and the... Ken McClelland up on the backhand now. He's going to end up in an interesting spot. That's really making... Same shot still on, Dean. Robert says. That's it. You can see the hand movements. He's just calling Dean under that last bowl. It's only going to be just over the draw. I did my apprenticeship under blokes like Dean Wilkinson, Andy Ashby and Robert Corner. If I wasn't on their rink in Pennants as a young fella starting off, I was on the rinks nearby, and you couldn't get a... As I say, there's 30-odd premiership flags seasons. And a lot of these blokes have played together in all of those. So a good place to do your apprenticeship as a lawn bowler, Mount Gambier RSL. Probably the most successful Division 1 pennant, open pennant team going around that I know of. And quite a few of those players are floating around in different teams here today, many years later. Yeah, the hat came off. Well done. Brilliant bowl there from Kenny. Skipper's hat was off before it even got there, so he's reading the bowl well. They're playing well. We're going to have a ding-dong battle on here, folks. Steve Harris's bowl just coming in underneath where he probably wanted. Little short, he'll adjust. This is what the guys at this level are so good at. Doesn't matter what they do with their first. Robert's just asking Andy to come the forehand around that pack. You can sneak around his own bowl there. About 1 metre around his own bowl. Robert's liking the look of it. It's just going to run out of petrol. He's second best. Nice bowl. Yep. So the RSL boys using the forehand around the pack. Coglan Park coming around the backhand for right-handers. The nearest side to myself. Club side. Hope to get a few more special guests today. We've got a young fella hopefully dropping in today. Yeah, did get the right one. Yeah, 3 down, says Robert. Hopefully we're getting a young fella to come in that's just recently played in Junior South Australian titles later on today. Played with Sky Wilson that plays at Port Macdonald. They were both very successful. I'll leave his name out of it till he gets here. But we're hoping to get him to come in, have a chat, talk about his experience up in Adelaide. The coaching level, the guidance, the people they meet, what they learn and see. These young kids, they take it all in so well. Robert's still staying with that backhand, forehand side. Just looking to sneak around Andy's 2 blue bowls, but his muscles are kicked in a little bit. Grass was absolutely perfect. Yeah, Rowan's bowl snuck past 2. Metre long is the call from Steve. Yep. Bit of guidance from Andy there. Helps when you've got, there's only 3 bowls behind the cat. Obviously the cat's been moved back quite some distance. Yeah, this looks a bit heavy too. But once again, grass is spot on. Half the battle won if you're getting your grass. Yeah, where he's standing will get probably 4th shot, I think. Even if he can rest on his own 2 bowls here. Yeah, even better than that. Drawing the absoluter. Thumbs are up from the Coghlan Park boys. As we often see. Mount Gambier RSL got a 3 on the previous end, and now Coghlan Park's got a 4 to get that back. So that's what you like to see, a team bounce back. Nobody's dropped their head. So we've been getting a few scores already this match. A 3 and a 4 out of 3 ends isn't too common. Still going to get a slightly wider side on this side that Harry's gone here, but he's put in a great bowl to start with. Rod will be happy with that. Terry just looking to sneak past his own, 1.5 metres. Almost got some chalk there. Been a nice way to start the end for him, for the team. I think it'd be fair to give Harry Charles the nickname BP. He's the quiet achiever. Lovely bloke that does a lot of work at Mount Gambier RSL Club. Gets on, gets the job done. Hopefully we'll get him out for a chat at some stage. Most of the boys back off. They get a bit shy when they think there's something, some tricky question coming their way. Robert's just looking at the options here. Robert's pretty fortunate here. He's got 3 blokes that know exactly probably what he's going to be calling. So they're already thinking about the shot, getting confirmation from the skip. All very experienced, understand their bowls, understand they've played on this green plenty of times. That's usually how you get the result that Dean Wilkinson's just got here, drawn. Oh, he's just... probably only just out of the count. The yellow bowl may just beat him there. Looks like 1 to RSL with Harry's white bowl over there at 3 o'clock. Ken's picked up the pace. Yeah, that's the new second best. Feel free to get involved with the live chat too, folks, if you feel like it. I can only do my best to try and answer. Yeah, Dino's going to like this. I can only try my best to answer the questions. Yeah, that's a brilliant bowl. That's exactly what the skipper wanted. He'll be pretty happy. Hoping to see Robert and Dean both from this RSL team. Hopefully both in the South Australian Bowling Arm team next year. Yeah, great bowl. Also pushed it closer to Harry's bowl. Very well done. We'll be live streaming the National Bowling Arm Championships. I think it's the 6th to 11th of September this year at Club Tweed. So last year it was locally down southwest Victoria at Warrnambool. Yeah, Robert just weighing it up again. Yep. Very steady bowler, Andy. Many a player has been fortunate enough to be in his team over the years. You won't be happy with that one, let me tell you. But a lot of the well-experienced Division 1 bowlers at Mount Gambier RSL now are blokes that have played under Andy for quite some time. During the early 2000s, maybe even dating back to the late 1990s. Warry, Foxy are names that come to mind straight away. Ellis Feast. Lots of good bowlers that have come out of RSL have learnt from this bloke. Don't want to commentators curse him or anything. I haven't. He's backed up my comments there. Well done, Mr. Ashby. An extremely humble man. Does an awful lot. I think he's chief groundsman and greenkeeper. Sandfield Synthetic Greens. They've just had 2 brand new greens put down. Probably an appropriate time to mention it while we've got them playing. If anybody's thinking or interested in playing in a very prestigious men's pairs 2 days tournament at Mount Gambier RSL on the 28th and the 29th of February is the George Adams tournament. If you haven't got your name in, do so as soon as possible. You won't be disappointed with the opposition, the competition and the hospitality, I can assure you. Get on to Johnny Schroeder, call the club, 87259515. You can tell I played there back in the old days because I remember that number off the top of my head still. Usually to ring up and say I was running late for penance on a Saturday morning. Oh, as a young bloke I was terrible, and as an old bloke I'm even worse. I'm very proud to be streaming that George Adams men's pairs. I'm disappointed to not be playing it with my old mate Keithy. Robert Corner's got a good bowl here. Another toucher. Very gentle toucher, but another toucher all the same. Still looking to draw in here. Yeah, lovely bowl from Robert. Rowan only needing a tiny bit more grass than what he had with his previous, so I don't know. It's 2, 3 and a measure possibly. Robert did move the kitty probably about an inch with his last bowl. Don't know that it would have affected the count, but Rowan's blue bowl is the best of the. Robert's a bit heavy here. Does not want contact in that direction. Yeah, bit unfortunate. They'll still get the one. With my eyes, they've got 2, but they're reaching for tape measures. So yeah, a bit unfortunate there. It probably could have been one that Robert maybe could have changed to the forehand, but he played such a ripper with the previous. Why would you? He backed himself. You got to do that, and sometimes the result isn't exactly what you're after. But a 3 there would have been real handy for the boys. Yeah, they'll get 2 definite. Yep. They may have only had two. Yeah, Robert's standing up a bit. He's probably looking at about a 3/4 length. He's about 3 metres up from the jack. Just giving Harry a guide. As most bowlers know, the communication combination between the skipper and all three is very important, and it starts right here. He'd love the leader to put the jack the length he wants, and he'd love the first bowl a front toucher and the second bowl a foot behind. In the perfect world, that is. Harry's not happy with that one to start with. His weight's not too far off. He's about 1 metre short. This is a little bit better from Terry. Lovely weight. Jack eye bolt. Maybe a couple inches, half a foot behind. So the wind is almost in the opposite direction to yesterday. We got a southwesterly this morning. So the wind sock's blowing in close to the opposite direction. So I'm a little protected today as Harry's bowl just trickles through. Chance for Terry to jump on this. A lot of the boys sitting up in the shade already too. 9:47 local time, and they're avoiding the sun. Yeah, 2 good bowls to start the end. Weight's perfect from Terry Satori. Robert's liking Dean's bowl coming in here already. Can see why. Nearly took a coat of paint off the jack there. The bowls clubs being represented today come from places like Barmera, Coghlan Park, Millicent, Mount Gambier RSL, Naracoorte RSL, Encounter Bay, Marion, which is in Adelaide, Eden Hope, Yankalilla, Nova Gardens, which is in Adelaide, as is Burnside. Fantastic bowl there from Kenny McClellan. Great bowl. Irimple, Strathalbyn, Murrayville, Victor Harbour, Naracoorte RSL I mentioned, Robe, Kingston, Bordertown, Mundalla. And the bloke who handed me this piece of paper will get a rap over the knuckles, because even my club, Port McDonald's, being represented. He hasn't got him on the list. I'll have words to Ronnie Garton, don't you worry. He's been a busy man. I'll give him some leniency. Ken trying to just get another one on here. Back up his first bowl with one just behind. He is going to be behind. Back there matching Dean's bowl. Yep. Handy spot. So a lot of clubs from Western Victoria, the southeast of South Australia, and also the Adelaide area. As I mentioned earlier, some of them have been coming for 10 years. Did you just hear what I said on TV, did you? What do you know? Ronnie Garton's come back to... I guess he's entitled to a right of reply. Show me where Port Mac's on that bit of paper, mate.
Yeah, that's all right.
You've been in there
I
watching YouTube.
I did that
You heard me dodge in, didn't you?
I deliberately did it to see if you can pick it up.
You
That's
see
what
if I could
always
read
say.
firstly,
Yeah,
and
that's
if
right.
and if I was paying attention. Secondly, you've had one or two jobs. I'll let you slip on that one.
Yeah.
Let that one slide.
You nominate a few other people to do it, but as you know, most of these clubs are all volunteers and they all know what they do.
Yep.
And you know what the women are like. I won't go too far into that.
You'd be a wise man because they're sitting there watching the TV you just walked out of watching, so you'd be real careful. The lunches here are too good to go upsetting the ladies, tell you right now.
Yes, not that far away from putting the chicken steaks on.
Oh, lovely. Andy's got a good bowl here. Is he going to have enough to get shot? Not quite.
Looks like he's 2 feet short.
Yeah. Been some great bowls already, mate.
Yes, it has, and there's a bit of heat in that sun too if you're standing out in it.
Well, I'm already warm under the marquee that's not blowing away today.
Yes, that's true. That was a bit of luck. We might get a bit of cloud later in the day.
By my calculations, it's 5 all, and we're on the 5th end. But I will ask the boys to do the scoreboard so they can keep us in the loop. No panic, mate.
Tell me. Tell me.
They've been very good in not standing in front of the camera, which is great. Plenty for these blokes to think about. Nice bowl coming in here from Rowan. And he's going to sit. Oh, he sat. Yeah. Fantastic bowl, mate. That is supreme weight. Robert's looking a bit of pace again here. And he's awful close. Don't tell me he's going to do it again. Oh, he hit it straight into Andy's bowl, his teammate. He was 2 down. Robert's draw bowls have been going behind. Quite a bit's behind.
Well, that's all right. He's not short.
And, yeah, he's just hit his second...
Who's the ball near to me? Is that a waste? No, the other one near me. That's Kenny.
Just confirming ownership of bowls. So there's a couple of dark bowls out there, mate, make it a little bit hard for him to see from up the other end. Yes, certainly the quality of the bowls, yep. Have a go at it's the call.
It's going to come on the backhand. He's come down with a bit of controlled weight, which is a little bit surprising.
Yeah, well, that's what is probably just over the draw. No, he's just going to drop into Kensworth. He spent 2 minutes talking with Rowan up there, and that was the last bowl he asked about. He said, "Whose is that bowl there?" and would you believe it? It's a metre out, and he stopped on it. Unfortunately, his line was real good though. So Roberts at least helped because Rowy's first bowl was a ripper, sat on RS Mount Gambier's best bowl. So yeah, it looks like Mount Gambier RSL might win this. Neither third was going to give it away at the time. Yep. So there you go. Another close end, mate. We're actually being
Yes, no.
spoilt rotten here right now. I hope the viewers
I appreciate
are
it,
enjoying
yes.
the quality of what we're seeing here. This is some fantastic bowls. Sometimes it works.
Looks like it's going to be another long end, probably a metre short from a full length.
Very close to it, isn't it? Sort them out. They haven't had too many long ends as yet. One of the other sponsors, mate, too, for this event and your club is Mini Jumbuck.
Yes, they're a pretty well-established name. Most women should know about those stores with the quilts and sheets and some fancy clothes.
They do Ugg boots.
No, plenty of Ugg boots from all ages.
Sorry?
All ages.
Ugg boots?
Yes.
All that sort of stuff, yep.
Yes. Of course, you don't really need it this time of the year, but
A couple of nights ago we did. Don't give the southeast too much of a rap for its warm weather, mate. People will see straight through that BS.
yes.
We do get cold days in the middle of summer. People have been known to not being able to go out and play cricket on Christmas Day because it's too cold.
True.
Fireplaces have been roaring on Christmas Day. Just a little blurb I've been given. Mini Jumbuck continues to hand make wool quilts, pillows, mattresses and mattress toppers in the heart of Naracoorte, made from Australian wool. A lot of sheep grazing around this area. The care and attention to detail that goes into Mini Jumbuck's products that makes the brand different and is a proudly Australian-owned company. They're celebrating their 50th year of manufacturing wool bedding. Visitors can come and view products being made at their gallery in Naracoorte. Feel free to drop in, 61 Smith Street, Naracoorte. If you've got a pen and paper handy, or you can press a rewind button. Their phone number is 088762 3677. And as we've mentioned, a big thank you to them and a number of the other sponsors that have supported this event and the Naracoorte Bowls Club in general. Here we go. Tony's put a ripper on just in front of the jack. Harry's got one white, one behind.
This bowl coming in on the forehand of Dean Wilkinson.
I'm going to run out of...
Just going to pull up.
I'm going to run out of videotape for the replay soon. I'll have the computer yelling at me saying my hard drive's full. It's been quite a few highlights already. Don't forget, folks, if you're watching on YouTube Live Sports, whether that's through your portable device or the TV, you can quite easily just hit the rewind button, the pause button, go back and watch at any stage, pause it, have a look at some of your opponents' or teammates' deliveries. You catch some ideas, you learn things by listening to these blokes and what sort of shots they plan on playing.
Yeah, it just comes down to the execution that the skipper requires.
Yep.
And as we all know, it doesn't always work out that way.
I try and give people some knowledge of what the skipper and the third may have discussed. I reckon what they discussed was, if you can put one right in the front of the jack, I'll be happy.
Yeah, well, that one was fair enough. Of course, we'd expect it from him, because I've played against him a few times now.
He's been known to towel up a few people over the years, I tell you.
Ken's going to come in on the backhand again. Try and play a little bit narrower than he did last time. And he's got a yard or two on it. He might do something here.
Yeah, no harm done there.
Just open up a little bit on the forehand.
Just pushed Dean's first one out, didn't he? It's yep. Pretty clear, obvious instruction here. Up the forehand, please, Andy. I was saying earlier, I did my apprenticeship at Mount Gambier RSL, and just being around and hearing these guys talk, discuss different things during a game is quite handy to have.
It is. It's very unusual for Andy to be 3 metres short. Very unusual.
He did do it, I think, the previous time he went in this direction, and the next one was in the count. Sometimes I think my commentator's curse works to their advantage, and other times it doesn't. Right. Yeah. Coghlan Park boys are doing well. Each bowl, like Steve's bowl there, it's changing the head up. It's giving them options. Sometimes a bowl will move into a different spot and they'll just see it better for their next spot. So sometimes just making that gentle contact still, and also at the moment, as you can see what I mean? This is what Andy did last time he did the short one. He's just a little through there, but he's certainly in with a chance. Yeah.
Yes, he had to get round his first bowl.
Yeah.
He was just lucky that he missed it.
Steve's only got one target now, so he can't take both of his own bowls out here. Or he'd be extremely. He's got him. The call's up early. Oh, he got the kitty as well, unfortunately.
Still one down.
Yeah. Lovely bowl. A lovely bowl at that, though. So things did get changed around like we expected there, but that was Steve playing a very good bowl. He only had one of theirs to get out. He had 2 seconds that weren't near each other enough that you could be unlucky, you wouldn't think.
Well, sometimes you think, oh, they're on screen, they better bowl a decent bowl just to keep everybody interested.
See how Robert goes with his first. He was a bit heavy a couple of times with his first, and he made up with it for some really good control weight bowls. Threading the needle and done extremely well there.
And definitely shot.
Yep, maybe, I think he's pushed, possibly Deans might have got pushed in for third even there. Depends how far short the yellow is. No. One and a measure. We won't jump ahead of ourselves. Yeah, I like that call. Steve just letting Rowan know up the forehand. Onto the yellow bowl, you'll see it in a sec. He's got a nice smooth delivery, Rowan has.
He's just got to be positive in what he's doing.
Stays down, very steady. No wobble, no jumping up after the bowl. All of these little things put together get you the sort of result that I think he's going to get here. That was the exact bowl he was going for. If he could have tipped that 1.5 more times.
Very good try.
Yep.
Still 2 down.
Yep. Steve was pretty happy with that. This is the quality we've got, Ronnie. I'm over the moon here. This is some fantastic bowls coming in here. I hope people are enjoying this quality.
No, I get a few quips about being on the YouTube rink. They don't sort of feel nervous about it, but at the moment they're all showing off.
Yeah. Oh, it's heads down, bum up. It's first game in the morning. Yeah. The call's the same. Still trying to push that yellow bowl through. This time it'll be a little easier. The bowl's standing up. It won't take much of a touch to roll it down, and it'll probably roll over one more. If you hit it with the same weight, I reckon that yellow bowl will be pretty close to sitting on the jack. He's definitely looking heavier this time.
He's definitely got an extra yard on it. But Just a fraction
Yes, that's
wide.
just what's held it out around the back there.
Probably just a little bit more weight than what you
Yeah, look, if he could have played his first bowl the second time, sat that yellow, another 2 to RSL, that would have been the bomb. That would have been a pearler. Quality bowls all round, no doubt.
Also, when you look across the green, quite a few of the other rinks are having some close tight ends too, which is very pleasing.
Everyone's starting to find their length too now.
Yeah, well, that's a very good start from a leader. That's what you like
It
to
is,
see,
yep,
especially
exactly.
the skippers.
Yep. It makes life a lot easier for a second. If the leader's got one on, one behind, the second's more likely to be more relaxed, therefore you'll get a better shot out of him. I know you've done it to us plenty of times in the past too, mate.
And vice versa. You might have an extra yard on that, but it's in a very good position.
There he's round the mark again, mate. Yep. Very good. Slides one in behind. Well done, Harry Childs.
Two very good bowls.
Come and play at Port Mac, mate. And hang around with these blokes. Absolute gentleman too, isn't he? I think he's sitting down like he didn't even do it. Just cruisy, casual, easy going. Now, the two good bowls right behind. On the centre line almost. No skipper's going to whinge about those ones too much.
No, it depends what Dean wants to do with this one. Looks like he's going to come on the back end and sit in between the white and the yellow. That's his idea, I'd say.
I reckon you're bang on the money. Let's see if you cursed him. We know what he was trying to do.
No, we've cursed him. He's going to be a little bit short.
Yeah, he is probably not just quite in.
He could be in the eyesight of the next
I'll be
bowler.
sure to let Dean know that it was your fault that happened. So where it stopped was actually not far off a great spot to stop.
Yeah, true.
Where he stopped, because you look, Rowan's calling him in this hand. So if Dean's bowl just had have stayed a bit more, could have been a metre short, wouldn't have mattered. It was going to be in the way of the opposition. Sometimes that works just as good, doesn't it?
So Ken's going to have to be positive with this bowl, which he appears to be.
He's not short. The finger, Rowan's finger was going up. He liked it as it came down.
Yeah.
Robert straight away saying, I need a back bowl. If they're going at it that early. I'll have to have a talk to Robert. He's moving now, but we still can't see the jack. So that's all he was concerned about. We've seen the intent of Coghlan Park, so you might as well get some insurance in early. Done it well.
Well, Ken's going to have another go at that shot. He's
Yeah.
hopefully either half a yard off or a little bit quicker.
I don't know him well enough to know. He could be a specialist there. The hand's gone up again this time. It's gone out of bounds.
Out of bounds,
And
so-
it's gone out of bounds on that side. So there you go. There's the perfect example why Dean's last bowl went round the back. As you can see here, folks, conditions of play state that if the bowl goes out of the jack goes out of bounds, it's respotted on the tee on the side that it goes out. So Ken promoted one of the yellow bowls, which was Terry's there. Dean's insurance round the backs meant they're only down one. Good planning, good building of a head, good communication between skipper and teammate there. And now we face that interesting situation where you've got to bowl out the wide side, which is along the ditch, and you're drawing to a kitty that's rarely ever where it is. And unfortunately for Steve, that's what happens to a lot of players in these circumstances. Not many people get out there and practice bowling to a kitty that's back down near a tee.
Yes, it's a different ball game altogether. Of course, in that corner going back there, edge of the clubhouse, when it is windy, it can cause a real lot of grief.
And he's going to be real close here. We had to wait for it. Yeah, getting into the corner of any green, whether it's a grass green or a artificial green. They all wear and tear in different places for different reasons. But yours is pretty faultless, I must say, mate. It's not everybody's favourite,
No,
but there's nothing that they can
we always
blame about your green.
blame the wind.
Yeah,
That's a very good bowl.
that's a very good bolt. He's backed up a good one there, Steve. Yes, there's no straight lines and hoo-ha that you get in some places. It's simply, it's more so the frustration of not being able to get the grasp. But I know every time we play here against you blokes, by the fifth end, we're starting to get engaged, and we consider it a 5-end roll-up just to get our eye in.
Yeah.
Whereas you guys are on it fairly quickly.
Oh, no, we have the same problem at home too. Now, Rob's intention is shouldn't be short.
No, he can afford to be into that.
Looks like he's just going to
Not
hang
very
out.
far away.
But he'll end up in a good spot if he stays up.
Nah.
Which he doesn't.
Unlucky there. Yeah, Robert's goal would be to get at least second best if he could beat the yellow bowl. Yellow bowl at 10 o'clock there.
Rowan's got an extra yard on. I
That
think he's
one's-
going to visit the beach as well.
That one's swimming.
Yes.
So the furthest back bowl is the shot bowl. Yellow makes 2 at this stage for Coghlan Park. Robert's reaction's pretty good.
Just going to hang out, that's a problem. Very good try.
Yeah, wasn't far off. Steve with a chance to possibly make it 3.
He needs a rub here, but I think he hasn't quite got enough weight to do that.
Yeah, no. After he bowled it, he said it. 2 to Coghlan Park.
Well, they're having a good old battle, these two. 6-7.
Yeah.
Mount Gambier. RSL.
Yeah, and Rowan's stepped up the green a little bit, maybe looking to shorten up the length. He probably worked out these RSL boys aren't too bad on a longer end.
if you want to spell cognate, it should be an I, not Ian.
Ah.
Well, the 2 litre
Couglan.
I-N.
Oh, Coughlin. There you go. I must have copied it straight from your handwriting, did I?
No, I don't think so. You wouldn't have spelt. You wouldn't be able to see my writing.
I spelt Victor Harbour yesterday with a U in it, which I was corrected on too. Well, the word harbour in when I did England at school.
Yeah, things have changed a bit since our day.
I didn't think they'd changed the spelling in harbour. Yeah, grade 4 was the best 3 years of my life, mate.
What? Well, you there for 2 years, were you?
Oh, 3. Yeah, lovely bowl from Harry Childs. Well done, young fella.
Well, at the moment, in the last 5 or 6 minutes, there's a slight breeze coming up from the south, and it's actually quite pleasant.
Yeah, it's picking up a little bit. Much cooler than yesterday. I hope we haven't commentated Curse the Wind. We did get some feedback from a couple of viewers yesterday that the wind coming through the microphones was not ideal, but I didn't get any whinges. I simply got advice, which was great. I think most people could see what was going on in the green, what was going on. Players' shirts were flapping around, and they understand we can't perform miracles. If it's windy, it's windy. I'd rather be sitting out here beside the green than indoors. Dino's dropped his head, not happy with that one.
Yes, no, he's 3 feet short and a bit narrow. Ken's dropped his boot a bit hard.
He stomped his foot after letting that one go.
That's terrible to see that.
You'd never do that, would you?
No.
Throw your hat in the ground.
Oh, you got to let the bit of venom go every now and again.
Yep. I know quite a few blokes that say I might be driving this next one simply to help me.
Get rid of that nervous energy.
Yeah, exactly. Dino will be happier with this one, I think. He's jack high. Still able to be drawn off the shot bolt on this side. Steve Harris has put in some rippers so far, so there's a chance he'll be around the mark. Trying to work out what sort of bowls they are. They don't appear to be turning too much, but today they're heading into the wind in that direction. So they'll pull up quick, so more than likely need to be a little narrower. They're all just holding out there a little bit. They were playing much wider on that hand yesterday, mate, but the wind was coming over their left shoulder when they played on this hand yesterday. Today it's coming into their face slightly from the right, so almost polar opposite to the wind direction yesterday. Yeah, Steve not happy, but yeah, and they still never know what. No, he's missed Dean's bolt.
Well, I'll leave you alone for a little while, Tim.
All right, mate, thanks for dropping in. Feel free to come and see us again.
Yeah, well, that's possibly...
Tell your friends.
That's one bonus I've got. I haven't got any.
I was about to say phone a friend first, then tell them. Thanks, mate. Very good. Right. I got plenty of water, remember? So just one down. Coghlan Park's indicating. Yeah, Robert just travelling through a little bit there, more than he wanted. Couple of options being tossed up here. Yeah. Good call there. We're only one down. Just try and draw in. There's only one shot the difference on the scoreboard at the moment. A 21 end match. There's plenty. Oh, he's gone a bit heavier than a draw. He's definitely looking at a few options. This will sort them out. There'll be some little changes. Now this wind's come up to about 20 k's an hour now, straight in their face. So southerly, yeah, Robert just a little bit through, just trying to compensate for that breeze. One to the RSL team. Got some more of the sponsors that have been looking after the Naracoorte Bowls Club for some time. They're all floating about small country towns. It's what helps keep these sporting clubs going. As you can imagine, there's footy, cricket, netball, all the rest of it that happens. Council can only do so much. They do sponsor a lot of events and a lot of clubs. But with a smaller township, there's smaller funding. We're lucky enough to speak to CEO of Kingston Council last week, and he sort of painted the picture as to how tricky it can be to manage the available funds. So it's a juggling act. First couple of bowls nice and safely behind. Nearly reaching the halfway mark of this game. Harry's improved that one a bit better. Good to see some AFL coloured lawn bowl shirts for some of these players. Get to see the personalities come up when you come across, say for example, a player with a Hawthorn shirt and a player with a Geelong shirt. Certainly, if two blokes turn up playing for the same team, we've got a couple here today wearing Adelaide Crow shirts. See Eric Pitt over there with his shirt on. It looks like Rowan Hawkins from Coghlan Park. His looks like a. Just trying to work out, is it a Geelong or a Melbourne Demons? There's no red in it, but I reckon it could be a Geelong shirt. There's certainly a variety of them around. Can even see a Manchester United shirt a little further over, Dave Beeman's shirt. Majority have their typical club colours on. Yep, just dropping a metre. Robert's indicating to Dean there. So Harry Child's still holding shot at the moment. Mind you, good sportsmanship. Robert Corner's just clapped the opposition's bowl in there. Great bowl from Ken McClellan. Could even be down, he says. So doesn't have to tell Andy Ashby where to bowl it. Follow that last one down. Sit on the last bowl. So at the moment, it looks like it's a measure for shot between the bowl at just short of the jack and just behind it. And he's heading into the right area. We've got to be careful of the names. We've got Steve Harris bowling now, but of course when you hear the skipper yelling out to him, he calls him Harry. And we've got no Harrys playing. Oh, yes, we have got a Harry playing on this rink as well, would you believe? So it can throw you out. Oh, yeah. So the players are noticing that wind. The skipper's mentioning it. Players are noticing bowls go through. As Andy put another metre or so on, unfortunately, he's about the same weight as his first and Dean's bowl. Mind you, if they have got shot, they're helping to protect the head a little bit there. Yeah, just looking for some insurance. I'd say Rowan thinks he's holding shot at the moment. He wants this one behind. Back near Dean's black bowl there at 5 o'clock. But he's cut the head and he's going to push in. That was the thing about having those short bowls there. It gives everyone a bit of protection. Now there's gaps between those four front bowls. Probably a perfect time to introduce my next guest. He comes all the way from Naracoorte. Naracoorte RSL. It's a big welcome to Lachlan Hill. How are you, Lockie?
Yeah, good yourself, Timmy.
Good, mate. Thoroughly enjoying. We have been getting absolutely spoilt this morning. The wind's just coming up, but we have had chalk after chalk. We've had control weight trailing Kitty through to Jack quite a fair few times. This game here, we got Coghlan Park, who came runner-up in this tournament last year against Mount Gambier RSL. Three of the blokes have probably got a combined total of 90 Div 1 premiership flags between them. So we've got a good battle on. Scores 8-7 after 7.
Yeah.
So that's always a good sign. At the moment, I haven't seen an indication, but Harry's front white bowl and Ken's bowl behind, they're all having a good look. Very hard to see. I try and get a glimpse. Fingers up, fingers down. It indicates. It can be a little tricky at times, so we try and keep people informed as best they can. Don't forget, folks, if you're on YouTube Live Sports right now and you want to send us a question or a comment, feel free. It's good to interact. We even found yesterday some of the people watching on the live stream were interacting in the comments, so don't be scared to get on there and catch up with friends. Interesting part of this, Lock, is Robert's been standing up there, stand behind the head. Now all of a sudden he's seeing it from that other perspective.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see how that sometimes they go down there with a decision. They're going to play a particular shot, get down the other end. You've done it.
Yeah.
You get down the other end, you go, oh, I won't get round that bowl or
looks very
whatever.
different.
Yeah. The weight that he's put on here tells me he thinks they're down. And have a look at this. Oh, I don't know what to say. Very diplomatic was Andy. We have to take those. So that's what we call a genuine wick, folks. We don't clap them. It got shot. And it's not to discredit Robert. He played the weight that he needed. He played into the area and the bowls. And I heard him say, when he was talking to Andy before the shot, he said, I see that gap and I can see that bowl in through there. So even though he might have wanted it to look a little different, he certainly intended to get the bowl into that area some way through that gap. So credit to him for that. But as you would have seen, Andy didn't clap it. It can look like a bit of bad sportsmanship.
Just a lucky shot.
Yep. He gave himself a chance. And look at that. There was a lucky shot that hit a drive that hit a shorter bowl. He actually went on to hit Robert's bowl and almost got shot with a bit of luck. The opposite. The poor fellas that played here yesterday afternoon, out of 21 ends, I think they had 16 unlucky results.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, bit unfortunate for him. So, set up, ready to go for that one. Just keep on top of this scoreboard because if it gets out of control, the boys have been pretty good. They're updating it and let me know. Into the 10th end, nearly at the halfway mark. And we're looking at 10-7, which is good. What's been happening in your world lately? Back to penance this weekend, mate?
Yeah.
Yep. So midweek starts tomorrow for the whole region. Ladies Friday and open on Saturday. Do you know who you're playing on Saturday yet?
Got Naracoorte, actually.
Yep. That's nearly a home game.
Yeah,
Naracoorte RSL versus
Just down the
Naracoorte.
road.
How many years you been at Naracoorte RSL now?
Coming up 5.
Excellent. And enjoying it
Yeah, always.
more every year?
Yeah, definitely.
Did I hear correctly that you beat your old man in a club a handicap singles?
Yeah, it was last Saturday, I reckon.
Last Saturday. Congratulations. How did he take the news?
Oh, depends how you look at it. There's a lot of different.
I bet you he took it with a lot of pride
Yeah.
that you'd bowl well, and he was probably a bit of you know what that you
Yeah.
got to beat him too.
Yeah,
That's
it was
really
definitely
good.
a close game, but
Father and son final for a handicap singles pairs for a club. That's a good highlight. Would have been good to be there to watch it, but congratulations.
Yeah,
Is
thank
that
you.
your first club title then?
yeah, it would be.
Fantastic. Excellent. Anything between the wing yellow bowl and the kitty is looking pretty good here. About where Robert's standing. Yeah. Got his grass right. That's better. Thank you, Robert. Got a question just come in on the live chat from Thornhill, Holden Hill. How was the speed determined? Might have a couple of other viewers that might even be able to chime in with an answer there. My understanding, do you know how they work out the pace of a green?
Oh, got a little bit of an idea.
Do you know the distance that it's normally measured over?
No, I wouldn't.
And it eludes me. Pete's normally here, and he does know that because he's timed it. So to let you know, and I don't want to give I don't want to give incorrect information, so I'll be a little cautious in my answer. There's a set distance, and you can time the bowl. You can put you put the bowl in a ramp, and you can run it down to a set distance. So obviously you've got to work out how far you need your bowl up the ramp to get it to go that distance. Time it over that distance and you'll come up with a figure. It could be a 13, 14, 15, up to, 21 second green. If you in the old days with the grass greens, they'd be rock hard in the middle of summer. So that's my understanding, and I hope that answers your question with some caution that I don't want to give you the wrong information there. One of those intricacies of bowls that I sort of used to hear people talk about when I started bowling.
Yeah.
Didn't always understand what they were talking about. So if anybody's able to chime in and let us know. And it is taken from the time you bowl to the time the bowl stops. There you go. Smiley, thank you very much, Smiley. 27 metres is the distance for timing a green. Thank you very much. Love the interaction on the live chat. It looks like we've had a change here too, folks. Bowl of Ken McClellan's looks like he's holding shot at the moment. Harry, Charles and Dean could be second there. So, yeah, thank you for that. That's exactly what this live chat's for, folks. Throw questions at me. I don't profess to know everything. Far from it, to be honest. But I'll try and get you an answer, and Smiley was perfect in chiming in there. Thank you very much. So what sort of bowls are you using these days?
Well, I started out with some Hensler Dreamline XGs.
Yep.
And then I went to Aeros.
Yep.
Had a set of aerodynamics. And then I went back to Henslers.
Yeah.
And they're working pretty well for me. So.
Excellent. Good man. Good man. I do have a slight bias towards this fella bowling now sold me my first set of bowls. He sold me my Dreamlines prior to the XG style coming out. Green and gold. We used to joke about one day when I'm playing for Australia, I've already got the green and gold bowls. So he trained them up fairly well for me, but they were size 4s. So you got, what size are you up to?
Got size 3s.
3s, yep. And tell you what, he's just got an edge of the bowl there, and he's tipped the white bowl in for shot. Another one of those ones that Andy didn't applaud it. I don't think it was quite the intended option. So you got exact same as me, XG3s?
Yeah.
Excellent. That's really good. What did you find the main difference for you? Obviously you're in your 5th year of bowls and you'll pick up more as you go.
Yeah, it was mainly just the way that my bowls drew in.
Yep.
Like just having that little kick at the end.
Yep. So you like the hockey stick style rather than the constant arc. Yep. Oh well, you're sounding very much like me, mate. That's exactly the way I see it. You can still can go dead straight with an XG. You can go dead straight with any bowl if you bowl it hard enough. Steve just looking to change things. Rowan looking to change things around here. He is going to be close. Yep. If skippers have still got one more each. Robert's got to be cautious again, though. It is awful close. For Andy to have a good hard look, it must be. Yeah. Welcome back, folks. Thanks, mate. Welcome back, folks, and a big apology for that. We had a memory storage problem that's affected our streaming, so my sincere apologies to you all, and I very much appreciate the live chat mentioning it. We are having problems in the area at the moment, as well as my storage system wasn't great. We are back live. We're continuing the same game. We'll get things back on speed with you. Thanks to those who tried to call and message me. It's very much appreciated. A lot of lovely people out there trying to make sure that this is getting out to all of you. We'll get settled back in, and we'll get Jody from Caddy Shack to have a chat with us about all things that have been happening in their world. Looks like we've lost our scoreboard and a few other things, so we'll get all that back up and running. While I'm doing that, you can Harry Childs from Mount Gambier RSL's holding one at the moment. The white bolt just behind the jack. I'll let Lockie tell you all what's going on while I fix this computer up. Throw him straight into the deep end. All you got to do is tell the viewers what you can see going on out there, mate. He's doing a great job. He's come in there for a bit of a look and see what we're doing.
Yeah, thanks, Timmy. A lot of good bowls going on today. Sort of a lot better than what I've usually seen, but
so this is the end of the 12th end we're coming to now. Just, ooh, yep. Still looks like Harry's white bowl shot, doesn't it, mate?
yeah, definitely.
So this is coming down with a bit of force.
Yeah, a bit of weight. Just missed.
Only cut a couple inches off perfect. Bad luck there. So it is two. Dean's back bowl also in the count there. So 15-7 to Mount Gambier RSL. They're starting to create a bit of a gap between them and Coghlan Park at the moment. So while we're up and running, thanks very much, Lockie. I'll get you to come back very soon. But it'd be a great chance to get Jody. Jody's got to sneak off at lunchtime and serve all her customers. Thanks, mate. We'll see you shortly.
No worries.
Welcome, Jody Mark.
Hello, Timmy.
How are you?
Good.
You're looking lovely today in your sporty gear.
Thank you.
I have to pan the
bowl-
camera around onto you for a change instead of all these ugly old blokes out here.
Yes. All my bowls approved attire. This is a good game.
It's been fantastic. If anybody's just tuning in now, we have just had a hiccup. Was getting things back up and running, but we've got them going. If you've missed any of the start of the game, folks, yeah, go back, have a look, watch the game from the start. Bear in mind the wind's coming in the opposite direction to what it was yesterday. So the boys have been having to adapt, and they've adapted quite well. So, and you've got your Caddy Shack
Yes.
store here today,
We
which is
do.
great to see.
Yep. So, my my husband and I, Greg, we run Caddyshack Bowls. So we sell all bowls approved clothing and all the accessories and everything you need to play this awesome game. Yeah, and we actually travel the state of South Australia.
I have seen on your Facebook page, people can go on that, a fair bit of movement. Where were you recently? Was it quite a fair distance away from us?
Yeah, so we went down to the York Peninsula the last week. So we visited Edithburgh, Port Vincent, Maitland, Minlinton and Ardrossan. So we're a pop-up shop.
Yep.
And we travel to bowls tournaments and to bowls clubs, and we set up everything. So people can have the gear to play bowls.
Excuse me. And you guys have been doing this a couple of years now, haven't you?
Yeah, so this is our 4th year that we've been doing this business. And the best part about the business is actually being at the bowls clubs, being with the people. Yeah. We get to sneak out and watch some great bowls in between sales as well, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, an unlucky bowl there coming in from Ken. That's and that's the quandary I've got to, and you've probably already confronted this issue. I want to be out there bowling,
Yes,
but I also want to be servicing the customers who are interested in the product you've got to sell.
Exactly.
I know I've bought some gear off you, and I think I won a voucher or it might have been here, or I won a voucher for your store. Picked up some bamboo socks, some chalks, some chocks for under the bowl. Would you believe the day after I bought those chocks off you guys, I needed them in a game.
There you go.
They were in my bowls bag, they were ready to go, and it was quite handy because the circumstances were such that had I not used chocks, things could have turned out a lot worse than the measure that I ended up doing. So it's nice to know. Well, that one's sliding around the back. It's nice to know that you're a mobile outfit. I know Lawn Bowls to You up in Brisbane. Jason Curry runs that one, and he does a similar sort of process to you guys. So he's doing a similar thing up there. Goes to tournaments like you do. Gets to catch up with people. You must love catching up with, because a lot of them are people you've played with and against for years.
That's right. It's just the best part. Is just being with our customers and just catching up with them.
And so you're here today.
Yep.
People can order online through your Facebook page as well, or website?
Through our website.
Yep.
Yeah. So we are...
Get your pen and paper ready, folks. There's details coming your way.
We could type it in the chat.
We can.
We could type it in the chat.
You're just so on top of things that I wouldn't have even thought of. Told you, folks, I'm not the smart one around here. There you go. The keyboard's in front of you. Go for your life.
All right. So, caddyshackbowls.com.au is our website.
I'll just see if I can... No, sorry. I'll go back. Hang on, I'll go back. Because I'm trying to make sure people can see the bowls. And if once I move that mouse, that's it. So you go for it. Go for your life.
Okay.
I'll commentate while you're typing. Andy Ashby. He's put in next best bowl. Fantastic effort. Holding 2 now, RSL. So Jodie's just putting in the Caddyshack details, folks. It'll be in there forever. Let people know if you're in South Australia. Steve Harris almost getting a result there with that one. Feel free to contact. If you're watching this from Brisbane, I will let people know to contact Lawn Bowls to You. And if you're watching this from South Australia, or anywhere in South Australia and Victoria, caddyshackbowls.com.au is a place to get all your bits and pieces. I saw last time you were set up at, I think it was Robe.
Yes.
I was astounded how much gear that you guys, how much gear you had. I was just blown away. So you got everything. You got quite a big range of bags, bowls, shoes, and the amount of racks of clothes that you managed to get into your trailer blew me away.
So we do all the base colours for the bowls clubs. So maroon, bottle green, navy, royal blue, black. Of course, we're doing way less white because everyone's gone coloured. Pennants uniforms, it makes it so much fun. Yeah, and then all the matching outerwear to go with that as well. So all your jackets, your rain jackets, beanies down here in South Australia. We start pennants in October and it's still freezing cold and raining. So summer
confess,
sport, but wearing winter clothing.
Yeah, I'll confess there is a beanie in my bowls bag all year round.
Yes.
And that includes,
I just missed.
tell you what, he's unlucky Rowan there. He's still got another bullet to fire yet. See what Robert does. Robert's already put a bit of insurance around the back. I have a beanie and a baseball cap style bowls cap from my club. And they're both in my bowls bag all the time. Because I know down here in South Australia in particular, you can think it's going to be a nice sunny day and it might sneak up and get up to 18, 20 degrees and I'm in shorts and everyone laughs at me for wearing shorts in the cold weather. But the beanie's on as soon as it starts to cool down later on.
That's right.
And then you got Plum from Beachport and Brian Roper, and you'll see them out on a 30-degree day wearing a beanie. Don't ask me how they do it. I love Plummy. He wears his thongs because it's so hot, but he's still got a beanie on his head on the same day. I love it. Straw Masters can be similar.
Yep.
So, by what it looks like to me, I reckon that's another 2 to Mount Gambier RSL. The boys are just starting to get away here, Jody. It was so close earlier on. There was a couple of 4s either way. The chalk was getting sprayed all around the place. And
yeah, right. Well, these Mount Gambier RSL boys are seasoned bowlers.
Yep.
Very good. Been playing for so many years.
At a high level for so long.
Exactly.
Yeah. What new items do you get? The new shows when the new shoes and the new bags when the distributors get them, or the importers, or whoever your outlets are.
Yeah.
You get the same sort of products.
Yes. Yep. So everything that comes out through Drakes and Taylor and Henselite, we of course have access to as soon as they have it. Bowlswear Australia. And Hunter Bowls.
Yep.
So Sport and Leisure, they're all of our wholesalers who we deal with. We wouldn't have a business without them, of course. Bamboo socks.
I took a while to get used to those, and I love them.
Yeah.
Absolutely love them. I can play a game of bowls. That last bowl from Terry was a ripper. He's got the shot now. I was buying cheap, typical bloke, just going to Kmart and buying cheap white socks, and I had 1 or 2 with the Bowls logos on. The bamboo socks are fantastic. They have lasted the amount of use I've got out of them since I got those. I got the ankle high and then the anklet heights.
Yep.
Absolutely love them.
Yep.
I can play a full game of bowls or 2 games and not be coming home quite as sore through the knees and ankles as I used to, because they're thicker than the cheapies that I've always bought in the past.
Yep. Yep. No, great products.
And they're making lots of other things out of boo, like hemp, isn't it? They're starting to make a lot more clothing items out of those products.
Grow faster, use less water.
Yep.
Than cotton.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we also sell Acet brand and Domino brand clothing.
Yeah, weight's perfect there.
Yeah.
How many kilometres you're doing in a year? Have you actually tallied it up? You don't want to know.
No,
Don't want to think about it?
Lots of kilometres. Well, we go over to... Every year we go over to the Eyre Peninsula, so we travel all the way from Naracoorte down in the southeast all the way to Ceduna. So that'd be what, 1,300 kilometres?
That's the side of South
more.
Australia I'm least familiar with, unfortunately. I'm getting over there one day.
Yeah.
But ask me how far it is from Mount Gambier to Brisbane or to the Gold Coast or to Sydney or...
You know all that.
Yeah, I travel the Mount Gambier to Brisbane run more than once a year lately in the last few years, but have been over the last 20 years. So it's good. So and you and Greg are both using this time during the school holidays to get out and about.
Yep.
I know you're both busy working school hours during the normal calendar year.
That's right. Yeah, and so we take our children with us. So it's like a family holiday.
Excellent.
And then we go and set up at bowls clubs and
Yep.
we're at Minlinton last Thursday night and they put on an amazing fish and salad dinner. So we sat up there at night. Yeah, just a great club atmosphere at that club. And Lenny, the chef, did a perfect meal.
Very good.
Yeah, it's so much fun
I
doing
think-
what we do. I love it.
I know exactly where the barbecue's positioned at this club. Because the only reason why I do is because I know which way the wind's blowing, and I can smell the best chicken marinated chicken steaks right now. I'm going to be salivating while
look at
commentating for the next hour. Yeah, that's an absolute pearler. That is a fantastic bowl there from Steve Harris, more affectionately known as Harry. So they're holding 2. Andy's got his work cut out for him here. Probably wants to make a little bit of contact on the yellow bowl. Jode, what do you reckon?
I reckon.
Not going to be easy, or the last bowl that came down. This is the class of Andy Ashby.
Oh,
Look at that. Yep. Very good. Best catcher. But, of course, Steve will probably be trying to match Andy's bowl now. This is what I loved about the start of this game. It was tit for tat the whole way through.
yeah.
The boys have adjusted quite well to the differing wind conditions from yesterday. Have a look at this one.
Oh, look at that.
Steve Harris, take a bow.
Great bowls.
The crowd's gone electric. Maybe not Robert Corner. He's not real impressed with it. You know what? You're up 17-7. You got to suck that up sometimes when it happens. Yeah, big smiles on the Coghlan Park boys' faces. Rowan can go down there, about to have a bowl, knowing that he's holding 3. Mount Gambier RSL with the blue bowl right behind the jack, though. That's going to make it interesting. See if Robert's going up his backhand. He's just going to try and see what sort of weight he chooses here. He's looking like he's winding up a little. Here it comes. Yeah, control weight like those other ones this morning. There you go. He's done awful well. He's played some rippers. Control. There's probably even a tad area. I call that one a drive.
So opened it right up. Kick on the other hand. Take it back to his own.
Yeah. Steve's calling. He's calling. He's calling Rowan up the forehand. Yeah, it's just got to be careful there. He doesn't want to trail that kitty back to the blue bowl of Andy. Yeah. That one's holding out. Let the one go through to the keeper. Yep. Exactly what Andy's just called, what I was saying Rowan would have to be worried about. Some good options there. Depending if he uses Dean's bowl, he's got a couple of fortunate deflections, we're calling them. Robert has today. He got a couple of... Yeah, that's a safer option. I agree with you there, Steve. That's a much safer option to not give a shot away. Once again, we'd like to thank Seagas and also the Naracoorte Lucindale Council. Yeah, the wind's just pulled him up. But Rowan will be... Oh, hang on a sec.
Oh.
Late call. Could have made it the call, so a definite 3. Yeah, that headwind. It is a 4. It is a 4. Andy concedes
Nice.
it.
Snuck in.
Well done to the Coghlan Park boys. They have fought, Joe. They have been trying their guts out. They've had a little bit of bad luck. And there's just been times where Mount Gambier RSL's just managed to get in where they needed to be. But hats off. Hat off to the Coghlan Park boys. They've... they'll feel much better for that. So set up ready to go for the next one.
So I just would like to let everyone know in South Australia that we're actually going. Caddyshack is going to be set up at Lockleys Bowling Club.
Excellent.
On February the 9th.
Terrific.
So that is our round robin, our states round robin.
Ah, it is too.
So that's our week. So from the 9th to the 13th, Caddyshack will be set up at the Lockleys Bowling Club. So, of course, anyone in Metro can come down and visit us. I will be playing. I was fortunate enough to be chosen in our side this year.
So you're going to get Greg off his bum to get out there and do all the hard slog?
No, actually. So my daughter,
Your daughter's stepping
Harley
up to the plate.
is stepping up. She did it last year very nervously. So she will be running the shot while I play lawn bowls for the whole week. So that's pretty
fantastic.
exciting.
That's great
One of
news.
those opportunities where I get to play the bowls. So for all the ladies that are coming to the country round robin, we'll have all of our colours set up. Our whole range will be there for that week. So a bit excited about that, actually.
Terrific.
Yeah, Harley's nervous, but last year everyone was so patient with her.
Yep.
Because we're all a bunch of amazing ladies.
Yep.
Us lawn bowlers. So, we'll have everything set up for everyone again this year.
Terrific.
So,
That's really good.
Which is great.
Round robin, now that's the second week of February, isn't it?
Yes.
It is?
Yep.
So any of you listening that are going to be at Country Carnival, I think that's the first week of February.
That's
Round
right.
robin the second week.
Yep.
I've got lots of dates to announce of bowls that are coming up in the new weeks. You've just saved me 2 of those, updating people with 2 of those. So got lots to come up with. So lots of events down in our region, but also across the border. Might have some live streaming coming up at Ballarat soon. Got some at Millicent, Beachport, Mount Gambier RSL. Hopefully another one along the coast at Roe, perhaps. So, and then maybe as time goes on, I'm doing the bowling nationals up at the Tweed Coast, Tweed Heads.
Nice.
And hopefully our counterparts up in Adelaide will get a look at what we're doing here and be interested in getting Border Sports Live through Youtubelivesports to come up and help out a few of those tournaments. Like I said earlier, lovely bowl there. Very well done, Ken McClellan. It's tricky finding that balance between how much you want to play and how much you want to be sitting on the sidelines.
I know.
So,
I'm just lucky that I've got Harley and she can just run the business for the week. So
you'll be set up the whole 4 days?
The
yes,
5
it is
days.
5 Tuesday.
So the Monday we all go for
Mondays.
the practice in the afternoon, so we're set up then as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the ladies at Marion, or everybody's?
So the ladies are at Lockleys
Oh,
and
Lockleys.
the men are at Marion.
Men are still at Marion, yep.
Yeah. So
I'll have to go down to our team manager who's out here playing. Let us know.
He is.
I know we're staying at Marion, so. Have you got any newbies? Yeah, look at that from Dean Wilkinson.
Oh, very
Absolutely.
nice.
Oh, Robert wanted to put the finger up. They rocked and rolled.
Did have to hop off. Yeah.
No worries. Look, thanks heaps, Joe. I'm glad you've come in. You've talked about Caddyshack. It's fantastic that you're doing that. You're servicing an area, a regional area. Saves a lot of people travelling long distances. to pick up their lawn bowls gear. You're coming to them. You're coming to their regions. You're coming to their clubs.
Yeah.
You're meeting the bowlers. So good on you and Greg. I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you so much, Timmy.
More of it, just like others are doing up in Brisbane and places like that.
Yeah.
It's really helpful to the average bowler who can't be driving 430 k's to their nearest store in Adelaide.
Exactly.
The online shopping through yourselves and Hunter Bowls and Lawn Bowls to you, it's a fantastic idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting braver with my online shopping. I like to try the shoes on, so I wait till I see somebody who's got a pair.
Well, we have a whole range of shoes in there, Timmy.
And you know what I'm like, or you know what most blokes are like. We like to do clothes shopping once every 17 years
exactly.
or so.
Yeah. We get that all the time. The wives come in and buy for their husbands, I tell you.
Yep. Terrific. Well, all the best to you and Greg. Who you got this weekend? Pennants is back this weekend?
Yes, Pennants is back this weekend.
Oh, Lockie told me you're playing Naracoorte. Oh, it depends what division. There depends what division you're all in, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right. We are playing Mount RSL.
Oh, well, you're watching some of them right now because I've seen their team list.
Yep, we're playing at Mount RSL
It looks
this
like,
weekend.
from what I saw, it looks like there could be a few people missing from Mount Gambier RSL because there's a couple of changes to their normal Division 1 lineup.
Yeah, right. Then we got champion and champion pairs back here at Naracoorte.
Back here on Sunday,
on the
yes.
25th. That'll be great.
I didn't get an invite to that this year. I didn't get an invite to any of the champs. Do you want to hear my bad news?
No. What's that?
I lost the club final in all 4 categories.
Oh.
The pairs and the triples I lost by 1 shot in the final of the club championships. And then I went on to lose the singles to Adam Wilson. He beat me fairly well. And we lost the 4s as well. So I got 4 silver medals this year after my 3 goals last year. I can laugh about it.
Well, Timmy, I'll be here for the champion and champion pairs. Very excited.
Who did you play with?
I played with Joan Hearn.
Yep.
Give her a shout out. This is her last season with us at our bowls club.
Oh.
So I'm very.
The hats are coming off here. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no worries.
The hats are coming off there. Rowan Hawkins, lovely bowl. Jo Hearn, so this is going to be her last season of bowls or just the Chubb Championships?
At the Naracoorte RSL.
Oh, okay.
So moved to Adelaide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're losing one.
Very great.
So you're already on the scout. You're already on the scout for who's going to be your teammate next year?
No. Just enjoy this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Terrific. Well, good luck.
Right.
Good luck in the
Thank
rest of your
you.
bowls. We don't have to play you again at this stage this year, so good luck in every game of pennants that you play.
I can play well, can I, Timmy?
Yes.
All right, I can
You know
play
you've
well.
been
I
a
can
nuisance to us. in a nice way. In a nice way. Here comes
Oh, look at this.
Rowan with
Get it
another
in.
great bowl. If he sits the yellow, which is his own,
Lovely.
just depends how close Dean's is on the right-hand side there. The black bowl at 9 o'clock is the nearest RSL bowl in that head, I dare say. Robert's on his way down. Sit any of those bowls, Robert, and you'll be real. Oh, he's got them both.
Oh, very nice.
He's got it. Yep, cut it back to 1 down.
That's great.
Very well done, Mr. Corner. The skippers are both, I think, got smiles on their faces. They're both happy with the way they're bowling at the moment.
Yeah.
Terrific. Thanks, Joe.
Okay.
Much appreciated.
Thanks, Timmy.
Excellent. Hey, Willie. Willie's just walked past and see Jody, it wasn't that hard. He's the same bloke that keeps running away every time I try and get him on commentary. It was great to have Ronnie Garton on this morning, give a local member's point of view, perspective. Sorry, folks, we'll just get things reset again for you here. I'll update the scoreboard. Hasn't been updated by the boys, but it's getting to that stage of the game where they're thinking about other things rather than helping me out with the scoreboard update. Understandable. This wind is starting to whip up again. You can see it usually coincides with the wind coming up, where we notice a few wayward bowls, or just slightly more wayward than what they'd hope. Ken McClellan, he's been very consistent this game. I don't know how he normally plays, but I don't think his skipper would be unhappy at all as he draws another shot. He's certainly done himself quite proud. I think just about everybody's got some seriously good runs on the board at some stage during the game. Different ways. There's been some fantastic controlled weight shots, a couple of drives, some fantastic draw bowling on display. Just like that, on cue, the commentator's curse is working to a treat. Dean Wilkinson. Dean Wilkinson with an absolute perler. I reckon I just heard him whinge. I reckon Dean Wilkinson, as he trailed that kitty, just said, I don't reckon he got that one on camera. They don't realise how much I can hear him. Kenny having a look at it, though. Didn't want to burst his bubble. Dean made me promise not to talk about the result of a game between he and I recently. So I won't mention that result, Dean. I will not mention the score. Won't mention any badges that might have been awarded to people after that game that you get for certain achievements during a game. So I can get around it without mentioning the score. Wayne Tanner sitting beside me now, folks, from Naracoorte Bowling Club. So Dean's bowl's still holding shot. They've got one white one behind, so that's handy. Handy just be looking to come round the backhand here. Sneak under the maroon bowl, which is almost jack high.
Just plug the champ next Sunday here, can you? The pairs.
We just were in to go. Champion pairs this Sunday, folks. That's actually worked out well for Andy, that bowl. He's tipped over Harry's white one, so it'd still be just one. The champ for the lower southeast region of South Australia, the champion pairs is here at Naracoorte this weekend. You got the men's and women's here, Wayne?
Yeah, that's correct. Yep.
All right. I made some notes also. You guys have got a few different events coming up in the near future, and I need to just check my notes. You've got your ladies fours coming up here on the 24th of February as well.
Right.
So that's another one on the calendar. Well, it's in my bowls book, and I don't know. Are you guys hosting any of the pennant finals this year?
No, not this year, no.
So just the pairs championships?
Yep, that's correct.
Excellent. And then you've got your open fours on the 6th of April as well. So more events happening.
Yep.
I'll run through a few of them while we get the chance, folks. I've listed, I don't know how many games here. So pennants returns, and we wish everybody good luck. Everyone that's recommencing pennants. Tomorrow's midweek. I'll be up against Pete Rochock out at Robe as an example. Friday we have ladies pennants, and Saturday we have open pennants. From there on in, Port Macdonald Bowls Club, the Herb Henderson Day at Millicent is on Australia Day, the 26th of January. Port Mac has a Bowls Day for suicide prevention. We received a grant after our mental health funding grant last year. This year we received a suicide prevention grant. So the first half of the grant will be spent on hosting people who work pretty much in any field of emergency services, mental health. Nice bowl from Robert, just a little heavy there. If you or you or friends or family, anyone knows anybody that deals with people that are susceptible to needing to help out with a suicide, please get in contact with the Port Macdonald Bowls Club or myself through Border Sports Live. Easy to do. The reason being, on the 29th of January, we're hosting an afternoon for people who work in the industry to get together. So anything from your counsellors to your police officers, anyone that through their employment comes across. So here's a great bowl. Oh, he went to grab the hat. He nearly grabbed it. So Robert's just looking to draw one round the back here just to make it two. Just draw around to the kitty. He's got probably 2 foot to draw. Where Andy's standing now, be a good spot. So that's on the 29th of January, that suicide prevention one. Then later on in the year, not later on in the year, but on the 21st of March, we put on Robert Corner. Robert Corner, you don't want to move that to... Well, actually, he may have done that to make 2 there. He's played that extremely well. I don't know if it was the intended goal. But yeah, he moved the white one earlier. So on the 20... sorry, folks, I'm running through a heap of dates here. On the 21st of March, that's when we'll run the other half of our Suicide Prevention Day. And that's to provide support to people who are affected through suicide. So that could be family members, workmates, anybody who's been in contact with anybody who's been struggling. We're big advocates. Most people know I work in mental health support. We're big advocates for it. We'd like to huge thank you to Kathy Edwards. She's been an integral part of getting grants for our club to help this cause, and also organising it. Her and Julie Beeman. We're calling an umpire now, so we've got a few minutes up our sleeve. Integral part of organising the grants and also organising the days. So that's coming up. But on the bowls schedule, a hell of a lot going on. As I said, Champs pairs this weekend. Port Mac Cosmo. No, we'll leave that one alone. Herb Henderson Millicent. Herb Henderson Memorial Day at Millicent. We're live streaming that one. That's on Australia Day coming up. Following that, Country Carnival starts on the 2nd of February, round robin. So Country round robin, the representative one, starts on the 10th of February. The country's Ladies Country Carnival starts on the 16th of February. Kingston has a men's fours tournament on the 22nd of February. You guys here, Wayne, you have your ladies fours on the 24th of February.
Yep.
Robe has a men's four on the 26th of February. Our night series starts. It runs for 6 Tuesday nights in a row. That commences also on the 26th of February. That'll be based at Mount Gambier RSL, Mount Gambier and Port Macdonald clubs. So we've got 6 teams, 6 weeks, 6 locations at the same location, twice for 3. On the 8th and 9th of March, moving into March now, we're live streaming the Beachport Mixed Fours on the 8th and the Beachport Men's Fours on Adelaide Cup Day the 9th. So that's another live stream and another fantastic event. Lots of larrikins down there. After that, the 23rd of March, that's when we have our families, was 2 down on that score, their families' day at Port Mac. Which one were you up to, Wayne?
Start the grand finals.
The grand finals for pennants start on Friday the 19th of March. Where's the grand final going to be hosted this year?
So the ladies' pennant grand final will be at Port Mac.
Oh, sensational. You know who's going to be down there watching that. Won't want to miss that one for sure. A tough gig. The ladies' pennants, I tell you what, I've been watching more and more of it of late. Helps with certain roles and responsibilities you have at the club. If you need to be selecting and things like that, it's fantastic to get down and watch. The George Adams, another big one in Mount Gambier. We're live streaming the George Adams Men's 2 days Prestige Pairs. That's on the 28th and 29th of February. Any of these events, folks, if you need more detail, either hit rewind on your device where you're watching at the moment, or give me a bell, drop me a line on the live chat now, or you can go to Border Sports Live. That's my Facebook page. It's easy to catch up with all the ins and outs. And that's about all of them. The last one was, in April, your Open Fours on the 6th of April, so we're starting to get into the cooler weather there. And then ladies, we're also live streaming the Mount Gambier RSL Ladies Have a Five-a-Side. That's an invitational, and if you can get an invitation to it, you're doing very well. Hard game to get into. They're always very popular, those ladies five-a-side ones. So hopefully, this Sunday, mate, hopefully you'll be busy again, hosting the Champ of Champs pairs.
Yeah, absolutely. So looking forward to that. It's good to see so many people out using the greens, and hopefully we get much the same weather as today. It's better than yesterday. A good day for bowls.
She's put on a great show. I was just saying to Jodie's going to be here in the pair. Jodie was just on talking with us from Caddyshack.
Yeah, I was listening to that.
She's going to be... she's going to be here on playing on Sunday. And we've got pennants starting up. Who are you playing this week?
Oh, you're not meant to ask me those questions.
You got your book in front of you. You're allowed to cheat. Just
look,
for time.
our Seagas
I'll commentate on
tournament
Dean's good bowls while you're looking up your book.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Tim. This tournament takes the whole club up for the Monday and Tuesday, and we have a rest up on Wednesday afterwards. So, back into pennant. So away we go again.
We've been talking a lot. I was quite surprised to see, I was reading information you gave me, plus research I got to. Seagas transports about half the natural gas that's used in Adelaide in a year. And given the amount of gas heaters, gas cooking, gas hot water systems, that's a phenomenal amount of gas that they must be pumping through that line we see up along the highway.
Yeah, it's a fair bit of infrastructure to come right from Port Campbell right through to Adelaide, and it's quite a big part, and it comes straight through the middle of our area. Yeah.
Another great bowl there from Dean Wilkinson. He's definitely got the one with the last one. That's huge. And also Naracoorte Lucendale Council. They've been great sponsors of your club for quite a while.
I'm just keeping an eye on the bowls.
Yes, he's dropped in for shot there. Robert's given him shot. Rowan was about to have a look. He doesn't need to. Robert's conceded it. Yeah, perfect call there. A touch on Dean's bowl. His last bowl to roll up. we've had some quality bowls in this game, mate. I'm going to go back and watch it again.
I was going to say the same
I'll
thing.
probably
It's-
put it on mute so I don't have to listen to that bloke that keeps talking. But I'm really looking forward to watching this. And it's been. I hope the people at home have been watching some of the calls, looking at why skippers and players are playing certain shots, certain hands, certain pace. The communication is great. Being right here, being able to hear the skippers and the teammates talking. I'm learning. I'm learning even more. Even though I play against these blokes, I'm still learning while I sit here watching them. And
Look, it's probably about the quality of the players we get at these tournaments. 28 teams here, and to travel, the best of the guys around turn up and play, and it's to the benefit of the people watching. That's for sure.
well, this game's got last year's runner-up. Has Andy got enough? He's got that little tailwind, just not quite enough. This game here is last year's runner-up against current 5th place in this tournament.
Right. Okay.
The skipper for Cobblon Park's been here since you were playing on grass greens.
Yeah.
So that's got to be well over 10 years.
Yeah, it would be close to that.
It shows the product that you're putting together as a bowls club is drawing people back. People are on waiting lists.
They are, and this tournament feels quite early, so even this year a couple missed out just by leaving a little bit late. But we get repeat teams each year, and so something must be happening right.
Yeah, Steve Harris was just a little unlucky there. He snuck through exactly where he needed to go. Unfortunately, he just touched on Dean's bowl, which tipped it over. So Mount Gambier are still back to shot. This event, I played in it last year as a slightly younger bloke that still pretends to be working hard and gainfully employed. Last year was my first chance to play, being a weekday tournament. It's made me really open my eyes, the sort of blokes you get here coming to weekdays, because I was always a Saturday bowler. I didn't play midweek pennant. I didn't play midweek tournaments. A lot of blokes can't get there, but a lot of people, I know a lot of the team that's second top of your ladder.
Yep.
After yesterday, all of them are working age fellas.
Yes.
But the opportunity to come and play in a tournament of this calibre, they've made the effort. And it's a credit to you.
And a lot of tournaments around, you get to go along them, you have a good experience, you meet some good guys, and you tend to go back to those, and Coglan Park's one of those that we send a couple of teams off each year, and off to Barmer as well, and it's good to see those clubs return back to here. So that's around the corner.
Yeah. Words can't describe how good some of these bowls have been. I'm glad they're not walking straight off this green, straight under the same green as me for a game of pennants, I tell you. I'd want a couple of weeks warm-up to get to this level.
And it is good watching, isn't it?
It is,
Good bowls is good watching for sure.
Yep. Yeah, Rowan's absolute perfect grass. Like, with this wind messing with them, they're still getting it.
Yeah, they are.
All right, they've got one bullet left each. And who's the team that's holding shot has changed a number of times during the same end. It's not just somebody's put one on at the start or the third's put one on and it's never been moved. Every player's in with a chance of making a difference here. Yep. Just through the gap he wants, so he wants the spot at 12 o'clock between his own bowl and the blue bowl. It's exactly where he's looking. It's starting to head in there now. Here it comes.
Jesus.
Yeah. Tell you what.
Yeah. He gave it a chance, that's for sure.
Yep.
It's two again.
Look, I just sometimes you wouldn't think it. I'm doing commentary, but I get lost for words sometimes just watching some of these blokes and the process that they go through to create the head. There was bowls that the kiddies were taken back before, and Robert had already put one round the back. They know each other quite well. But to be able to then spend all day drawing and then send a heavy one down or send one to the back corner in particular, it's amazing the difference it can make. So you're blessed. You got plenty of good players here, and they're all happy to show off for you.
Yeah, but lucky this rink that's been televised. I mean, there's a lot of good teams here, so it doesn't really matter who's on this one, but they seem to bring it out for the camera, I'm sure.
Yep. And I guess the similarity, you're an hour's drive from Kingston. We did the 2-day up there.
Yep.
These are tournaments, people, for the people listening. These are tournaments that have been going for years that people can't even get into. You could be a state rep player. It wouldn't matter what you are. They have so many loyal bowlers that come back from their clubs to these events every year. There's no special favours. I played here last year, Wayne, for the first time, and that was only because 2 blokes had pulled out of a team, and they said Ian Campbell and I filled in with Kim Stewart's team.
Right, good side.
Yeah, they're going pretty well. They're currently, well, they were 3rd after yesterday, so they're doing just fine without me. I don't think we lost a game last year, but we still finished 4th or 5th. Yeah. So that was the level of competition that was a bit of a rude awakening for me last year. And it's been a pleasure. Look, I'm seeing blokes here that I've seen from country carnival events in Adelaide. I catch up with blokes that have come to my club. The Toorak Burnside boys were a live stream yesterday. They come to our club all the time.
Yeah,
Feasty's from down that way, and Guy comes down. It's fantastic. And
it is. You see the guys. It's good for a catch up, and you look forward to it as soon as the day's over. The tournament's finished. You look forward to the one next year to do the same, or a tournament down their club. We've had Nova Gardens bring 2 sides down last year, and here again. Well, that's a fair effort from Adelaide to come down and spend a couple of days in Naracoorte. So. We want to make sure that these people that make the effort, that they go home happy, they go home having a good tournament, a good game, and good lunches, and a good experience.
Yep.
And come back again.
Yeah, the roast was very popular yesterday, and given that barbecue's been cooking that marinated chicken for the last half hour, I'm struggling here right now, wishing it was in my mouth, not over there on the hot plate.
What have we got? Just got the 5 ends to go. Is that the 17?
Coglan Park. Coglan Park's holding 2 with 2 very good bowls. One from Terry and one from Ken.
And just the 4 ends, so it's still close.
We're into the 18th now. So 4 including this one.
Bowl.
Yeah. Once again, Dean Wilkinson showing off, which we love him doing. Well, like all the bowlers showing off. The more they show off, the more interesting it is for us. So, I think Kenny's going to pull up just a little short on this one. But look at it, every single bowl within 15 centimetres of the centre line.
Yeah, the grass has been perfect, hasn't it?
Yeah. So I might, after this game, mate, I might have to get you and Ronnie to give me an update. I want to know if there's any 5-game winners after. 3-game winners after the lunch break, because the heckling already started this morning. A few of the boys that didn't go so well yesterday are going to stick it up the ones up the top of the ladder as much as they can. Don't know if Steve's going to get there with this one. Just held out him a little bit. And he needs about 4 foot. It's been a short. We haven't had too many ends this length.
No.
And he's got his weight bang on here. So that'll be 3 to Mount Gambier RSL. 1 down, and they've got 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So lots of bowls coming up, Wayne, isn't there, across the region?
Yeah, there
every
is.
club's got a, and every club's just sort of finished all their club championships now.
Yeah, just finishing them off, and January's normally that time, and snuck a few games of pennants in right at the end to get them through. It's probably because here locally, the LSCBA, we've got 10 teams in our comp, so it's stretched that pennant out a little bit. But more bowls is good bowls. The more you play, you'd play every day if you could. So.
Yep. Yeah, it's quite different. I know in the Gateway District in Brisbane, 6 teams in pennants, 5 home games, 5 away games, all done.
Yeah.
10 weeks done. It's 9 weeks for us just for the first round.
Yeah, exactly.
But we only have 3 divisions. They have 10 divisions. Robert just sitting out Andy's bowl, but it's fine. He's replaced third bowl with third bowl. Rowan's bowled very well. He's had some absolute pearlers.
Got a beautiful action.
Yeah, very steady and very still, even after the delivery. Just pulling up short with that one. He won't be happy, but they are holding one, so there's no need to go disrupting. This is the telltale one, Robert's last bowl, looking to try and either just tickle the kitty to the side or move that yellow bowl. He might end up using the Coghlan Park bowl. No, he's replaced his bowl with his bowl. So he's replaced third best twice. All right. Love to see Rowan get another close one in here. He's just got to sit Dean's bowl. If he can sit Dean's black bowl just to the right of the jack.
And he has. He's just inside.
Oh, he's just under it. Unfortunate. That's the sort of, great bowl. Didn't have bad luck, but he didn't have good luck, and that's the one that can make those little differences.
His pace was perfect. It was just It's all about millimetres, isn't it?
It is. I can't get any of them to come and talk to me during the game. They're pretending they're busy or pretending they've got something they've got to organise or...
Well, I was the same, Tim. I thought you're going to ask me a question I don't know, which is just about every question.
There's no hard questions here, mate.
But it's
certainly no wrong answers. So.
It's definitely a good spot to sit and watch bowls.
This is the live chat here, and I've asked people, chime in and throw some questions at me at any stage if you like. I'll do my best to answer. Question came in straight away from Thornhill, Holden Hill, and I couldn't answer the question. But it's no drama. Someone called Smiley chimed in and said 27 metres is the distance you measure for timing the pace of a green. So we're all working together. Complete strangers. I hope to get to meet. I sincerely hope to get to meet some of the people that are... Yesterday we had some interesting banter and people were commenting. It got to a stage people were commenting between themselves. It was fantastic.
Yeah. And a thanks on the way back.
They're all bowlers at the end of the day. They're all out there listening, watching for whatever reason. Could be because they're bored or they've got a day off work or they don't want to mow the lawn or they're trying to learn and upgrade their bowl skills through what they see happening with the sort of players you've got playing out here today. I can't tell you how much the smell of that food's making me.
It's got a couple of the other teams heading in. I don't think they've played the full 21. I reckon I reckon they might have pulled up early there and head in for lunch. But
interesting that it's pretty much. I don't think anybody's finished their 21 ends yet on this green.
No.
Yeah, nice bowl there from Terry Satori. There's just a meandering coming from the other green. And they are closer to the barbecue area than we are, so...
I'm sure that's exactly what's done it.
I reckon a few of them could be thirsty too. Sneaking suspicion. Yeah, he's a good
Yes,
bowl.
it is a good bowl.
This is what I mean, mate. Opposition
Yeah.
skipper clapping a bowl before it's even
Yeah.
got to the cat.
Yep.
Well done, Ken. And Ken's done that a fair bit today, and Robert's been obliging with a...
Yeah.
it could be just a pat in the leg, whatever. It's just enough to acknowledge the fact that we're trying to beat you.
But
I'm
it's a good
still
bowl as well.
appreciating you bowling
Yeah.
well against us.
And I think we all do that, you know.
Yeah.
You appreciate a good bowl coming down, even if it hasn't got your stickers on it. So,
Yep.
and that's exactly what's happened there. And guess what's going to happen now? Oh, just under.
You need to paint one extra coat of paint on your kiddies.
What do I say? New stickers, and he would have hit that, I
Yeah,
reckon.
fresh stickers, you reckon? That's a good one. Most common saying, I think, is he's missed it by a bees.
Yeah, whisker, thank you.
Yes.
Pull up just a fraction short. It's,
Yep. Grass was good.
and that's probably because Dean's bowl's at the back there, and it's not allowing him to play a full shot at that jack and push it back to that black bowl. So
You've hit the nail on the head, mate.
although he didn't pick the jack up, and he's going to have another crack at it.
Dean's got no fear of his use of the weight, but I agree. Yeah, 100%.
It's left it in a good spot.
Yeah, still 2 down though. Good bowl, Dean.
Yeah.
And he's smacking himself on the leg now.
A lot of experience.
He wants to excel. All right. Well, thank you very much, mate. It's very much appreciated. Thanks for your time, mate.
No, good on you, Tim.
Enjoy your next lot of jobs. Yeah, yes. No, you're right. Yeah. Lockie Hill from Naracoorte RSL Bowl Club's going to come back and have another chat with us. We fixed our computer problems. We've had a couple other guests. Thanks for hanging around, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
Been watching a few games.
Yeah.
Who you been keeping an eye on over there?
Straubs.
How are they going?
Yeah, pretty good.
They're up.
Yeah.
They're up. So they'll probably go into the final game undefeated then.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yep. Very good. It's good to get an update like that. Strawby and his crew have done very well once again. This game's had some fantastic shots too.
Yeah.
Four feet on your last bowl, please, Andy. That's the call.
Got the weight, I reckon.
I think you're right, Lockie. Andy's put in a absolute ripper there. I don't know if any of you heard that comment that came from Eric Pitt as he walked behind me just a moment ago. Knowing we're on the live stream. I'll wait and see in the comments and see if anybody did pick up his voice before I say repeat what he said. There was no bad language. He did well. Just made a... That was a classic. I'll pay that one. Maybe I should tell the listeners, the viewers. Eric Pitch just walked past and said, "Hey Tim, the chemist just rang up. Your diarrhea tablets are ready to be collected at the office." Oh, he's cheeky. He's cheeky. Only because he knows I already commentated his game last week.
Yeah.
I can't get
It's
him back.
looking like a good bowl.
Yeah, look at this. It just gets better and better.
Yeah.
End after end. Very well done, Rowan Hawkins. 10 years he's been playing here at this tournament, coming down from Coghlan Park up near Horsham.
Yeah, right.
And just goes to show. Just crazy accuracy. I was just saying with Wayne a moment ago, a lot of the ends we've been watching, Coghlan Park's had shot, RSL gets shot. Coghlan Park's had, someone gets two, someone cuts it back to one. So it's never a dull moment. Both teams have played quite well together. They've really complement each other's bowls. If someone's not been there, somebody's dropping one in.
Yeah.
If someone's in the head, someone's throwing one round the back.
Playing with weight.
He is up through the middle.
I reckon he's done it.
Would you believe it? Well, that's a positive commentator's curse. That's mind-blowing. So poor old Rowan has to go down and have another look. He's just drawn shot. Yes, Robert, we did see that. I need you and Dean to come and commentate your own bowls. He's pretty proud of that one. Now Dean's giving him a hard time saying he didn't mean that. They'll still pick on each other even though they're on the same team.
Bit of friendly banter.
Oh, yes. I'm kind of glad I'm not in this. Well, no, actually, I'll take that back. I wish I was playing as part of this game, but I don't know whether I'd want to be... in some respects, I don't know if I'd want to be out there. Yeah, going to take the one. Taking the one. Wow. Yeah, we're getting to see some rippers. Now, as we start this next end, I'd like to hear a little bit about your recent trip to Adelaide, mate.
Yeah.
What was the event that you're actually up there for?
Under 18 state championships.
Excellent. So you, as a player for Naracoorte RSL, wouldn't have too many other under 18 players at your club?
No.
You're it?
Yeah.
Yep. And so do they sort of try and tee you up with other people from other clubs, or it's up to you to find teammates, or?
Yes and no. It was kind of up to me to find somebody.
Yep. And so how did you go with that? Where did you look?
Pretty much all over the southeast.
Yep.
And ended up finding Sky Wilson from Port Mac.
Excellent.
And yeah, we competed in the pairs. Unfortunately, I didn't compete in the singles or triples.
Yep. So you played the mixed pairs with Sky?
Yep.
Yep.
And I had a pretty good time up there.
Yep.
It was amazing experience.
Where were you playing at?
Lockley's Bowls Club.
Oh, that's right. Yep. You mentioned that. That's where Jody was just saying ladies are going to be playing their round robin.
Yeah.
So Charlie's the greenkeeper out there, is he?
Yeah.
Yep.
I ended up winning the singles. It was a very
Charlie
good game
did.
to watch.
Yeah. See, and you've got to watch not only very good bowlers, but very good young bowlers, so you can relate to them better than you do the old guys like myself. That's fantastic. Good bowl there from Terry, just came down. So you played the mixed pairs. That's the only one you played in the end?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yep, that's all right. Doesn't matter. It's your first go.
Yeah.
Everything we do, sometimes we take it at the pace that we want.
Yeah.
Harry's gone and dropped one straight in front of the bowl. It was already shot. Very well done. So mixed pairs. Was it sectional or knockouts?
Like round robin style.
Yep.
So there was 4 sections and 3 teams in each section.
Very good.
And then one team would have a bye and 2 would play off.
Yep.
Keep playing around.
Yep.
And then it was only the first rounds that were played on the Tuesday, and then Thursday was all semi-finals and finals.
Yep. So you had your sections on Tuesday.
Yep.
How'd you go? Did you win any of them?
Yeah, won the second game.
Won the second game. Very good. And you've got to know those 2 people.
Yes.
Plus you've got to, and they were all mixed.
Yep.
Yep. So you've got to know 6 new opponents that you've met. Plus you've got to know Sky at a different level. You already knew Sky, but now you've played one-on-one with her. Fantastic opportunity there. I know she's been working with the South Australian Under-18 Development Squad.
Yeah.
She's been away to Queensland, Tasmania, Geelong. She's playing in lots of different tournaments, so playing with her, you're going to soak all that information.
Yeah, it was a really amazing experience.
Yep.
Especially coming from club games and going straight to state. It was a big jump, but you take it
At the
not
end-
not just as a game of bowls anymore, but a highly strategized sport,
Yep.
and it's really eye-opening.
Excellent. That's exactly. And I'm so jealous because I wish I got that years ago.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. I got an apprenticeship under a lot of these guys that are out here. But you getting that expertise, at that level.
Yeah.
Not only what you were told, what you saw, what you heard, your senses would have been in overdrive, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And the sooner you can be professional, the sooner you can finish school.
Yeah.
Oh, Mum's listening. I better not say that. Wouldn't you love to retire and be a pro bowler? That would be a great gig.
Yep.
No, that's looked really good. And since you've come back from there, you've won that handicap singles against the old man. That's a perfect example of just that little bit of experience up there in Adelaide.
Yeah.
It's just probably helped you think things through slightly differently.
Yeah, ever since I come back, I've just taken the game on.
Yep.
Like, seen it differently, and
Yeah.
it's really helped me.
Excellent. Who do you watch much bowls on live streaming on YouTube and things
Yeah,
like
a
that?
little bit.
Yep. Who do you sort of watch, or who have you watched in the past that you look up to? Who's a couple of your idols, so to speak?
I watch a fair bit of Blackie, Nathan Black.
Yep. I heard he's your new friend.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Got a friend request. Played one day in Adelaide. Next thing you know, Nathan Black sent a new friend request.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, mate. You're on the path.
Yeah.
You're a lucky man. Did you get to meet him?
Nah, unfortunately not.
Nope, but he's heard about you.
Yeah.
He's been watching, and that's a very good sign too. If he's keeping an eye on you, him and Charlie and you would have met Kobe Jarman.
Yep.
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 That's the fact that you're in that circle where people are taking the sport to a more professional level.
Yeah.
is very advantageous for you. Hopefully you bring all of that back to your club, share it with your club, share it with your teammates, because a lot of us out here in country clubland, we don't get that experience that you got.
Yeah.
Similarly, I've played in the Oz Open. You don't have to qualify, you don't have to be good, you just put your name in and you can play. But what I learn while I'm away, I bring back to my teammates. And I just think sharing that information, sharing the love, can't go wrong, mate. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing here. So good on you. When's the next big gig? Any more up in Adelaide?
Nah, it'll be next year's one, which is 12th to the 16th of January.
Yep. Time will come and you'll be knocking on the door to tell Dad, hey, how about we go up to Adelaide for Country Carnival?
Yeah.
Things like that.
Have to drag him along.
Yep. There's a good bowl. Pops the kitty out. Has he popped it? No, he hasn't popped it out of bounds.
Not quite. On the boundary.
It was a lovely bowl, though. And we're going to have to get a completely different angle here to be able to bring the cat into play. There he is. Lonely little Jack sitting over to the right-hand side there. Might even spin the other one around and see if we can get this one to spin around, and then we'll just have two shots available to us here, because this is going to get
be a very interesting end, I reckon.
Yeah, well, it was quite a good head. A lot of bowls within QE. Yeah, this first bowl from Roberts heading in the right direction, only just a little over. So at the moment, Steve's there, just giving Rowan a guide as to where he needs to be. Stay away from that dotted black line, because that's your boundary line. And he's just got it back in. Very well done. He's about a metre and a bit out for distance. This has happened twice, a couple of times in this game, Lockie. And it's most blokes will tell you it's a fine art trying to draw to like that. Trying to draw anywhere like that one. Anything within a couple of foot of a cat that's sitting on the sideline, it just throws your bearings out a little bit. But that's where the sort of strategies and things like that you heard discussed in Adelaide.
Yeah.
That's what's that's going to help you get through those ones. So we look like we might be the second last rink. There's only 2 rinks still on this screen, still to play. And 2 to Mount Gambier RSL. We have missed a couple of score updates, but last end coming up, folks. They had it roll up in 21 ends, so they'll finish where they started. I'm just trying to think. I had other questions for you about your Adelaide experience. Can you think of anything else that you can tell the viewers? So how old are you now?
16. 16.
So you've got next year you'll be able to play in it?
Yep.
After that they'll tell you to nick off and play with the old buggers?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm trying to think. Sky went on and played, and she did very well. She got made through to the semi-finals of a singles.
Yep.
Lost a semi-final by
3 shots.
3, and then, or was it 1 for the first one or 3?
1. Yeah.
One for the first. The first semi-final she lost by 1. Then she played the bronze medal match. I think she lost by 3 or 4. Yep. So fantastic effort for Sky Wilson there. Just like it was a very good bowl from Harry Childs just there. So we just missed out on a bronze medal there, but then she backed up with the mixed triples with a couple of other fellas, and I can't remember their names. Do you remember who they were?
Cameron Jamison.
Yep.
And Elliot Webster Brown.
Excellent. Where are they from?
Okay,
tough question.
I think Modbury, maybe.
Yep.
But yeah, it was a very good game.
So she might have met them, and this is the chance she'll have next year, hopefully. She's met them probably either during the South Australian school team that travelled to nationals, or when she went to Tasmania. I think is Sky heading to Dar? Harry Childs. That's Harry's polite way of saying, shut up, Tim, I'm bowling, and I'm bowling well. You should be watching me. So is she got Darwin bowls coming up soon, Sky?
I think she's in Darwin at the moment.
Okay. I don't know if it might have been family rather than bowls. I'm not sure. But so good to see. Her mother and father, Megan and Adam, have been travelling an awful lot. A lot of the people that live in the big smoke don't think about it, don't know about it, and probably don't just have an inkling. When you live, Mount Gambier is South Australia's second largest city. You've still got to travel 430 k's to go to I'll get my words out. Practice or training in Adelaide. So you've got a lot of people sleeping in their own beds, and then you've got people that are travelling 430 k's, long drives. The expense, very good bowl there from Dean Wilkinson. It'd be 3 to RSL by my calculations. Yep. Rowan just guiding Ken straight through Terry's yellow bowl, short bowl there. And you'll experience that, and the time will come, and Mum and Dad will be sharing the load, no doubt, getting you around to places. But I'm so happy for you. As I do remember, just before the Christmas break, you got your first call up to Division 1 Pennants team for Naracoorte RSL.
Yeah.
Sorry we weren't too nice to you that day. That's our job, just as it is your job to kick somebody else's bum.
Good bowls played, so.
Yep. So that's really good. You've broken through there, and the time will come, and you'll try and cement yourself as a permanent player in their team. So there's some good insurance. There's good planning.
Yeah.
It's just a perfect example. We've got 3 in the head. Now we've got 1 right all the way down the back. 24-13 the current score is, folks. And we are on the last end. Yep, very good job. So once that back bowl goes in, They don't mind. They're only trying to push out the opponent's bowl that little distance.
Yeah.
The circle shadows on the green. Okay, what they are, they're a very old lighting system. You see the straight lines with the circles on the green. They are actually, so you got cables up there and obviously power running to each of those. I'm trying to think of the name of those lights, and I have heard them before. They're a big silver cone basically, and a thumping big globe sitting in the middle of them. And they run on cables, so I'll give you a better look at them. But thank you very much for your question. Been watching a bit of the Bowls Promo TV myself lately, so thank you. It's good to see that you're tuning in here to Border Sports Live as well on YouTube Live Sports. No rush in the decision-making process. It's all very calculated. Good assessment of what can go wrong and what can go right. Yeah, I'm getting lost for words, mate.
Yeah.
It just keeps happening. I'm blown away, and I hope these guys all get back, and I hope the Coglan Park guys also appreciate they've bowled well. The Mount Gambier RSL boys have just really stepped it up today. Have a look at this. Oh. That's just not getting the luck that you deserve.
No.
There's the bell. There's the bell.
No more end started that, mate. Anyway.
Don't commence any more ends. Doesn't matter. We're on the 21st end now anyway. I want to thank you, Lockie, very much. You're welcome to come back this afternoon.
Yeah.
Straub will be playing. So Straub Masters, I haven't... I will check whether I've got some details being handed to me here. So Mount Gambier RSL team of Straub Masters, Ralph Stafferty and McIntosh and John Schroeder will be playing in the last game. And I'm trying to find... I got a funny feeling we could be seeing Strathalbyn playing against the Mount Gambier RSL team last round. So that's Mr. Seisme, Hall, Ewing, I think it is, and Anderson. I'll get back to you with better pronunciation of those shortly, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in to Game 1. Doesn't matter. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in to Game 1 of Day 2 here at Naracoorte Bowling Club. Thanks to Jody, thanks to Wayne. They've come in and had a chat with us. Ronnie Garton came and had a chat with us. And, of course, Lockie Hill, up-and-coming young bowler from Naracoorte RSL. Starting to make waves, and when you're drawing the attention of the likes of Charlie Hicks and Nathan Black, you're doing something right, so we wish him all the best, but he'll be back with us this afternoon as well. Mount Gambier RSL are going to take this game out shortly. There's only one more game still going on this ring. I'm starting to grab everything on the table again before they all blow away. That's the end of the match. Very good game from all players. Remember, they get 20 points for a win. Then they count ends up. So X amount of ends won. So if it's 20 points for the win and you win, say, 14 out of your 21 ends, you've straight away got 34 points. Shots up will come in handy, and it may come necessary, especially if you get a 4. You get an extra half point if you get a 4. So that goes straight onto your scorecard. Thanks again to our sponsors, Seagas and Naracoorte Lucendale Council. It's been a pleasure bringing you Game 3. We've now finished, is that 80 63 ends. 21 ends to go, folks. We'll see you after the lunch break, which will probably mean we'll be back probably just after 1 p.m. South Australian time. Hope to see you all then. Well done, mate. You're a natural. It's just